guys, eh?
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Gorilla Monsoon, and it is my pleasure to host this latest endeavor of Coliseum Home Video. It's called Inside the WWF, and that first piece of footage that you saw was just an inkling of what you're about to see on this tremendous tape inside the World Wrestling Federation. Our Coliseum video cameras are going to be everywhere. They're going to take you all over the World Wrestling Federation, all over our television studios. We're going to take you backstage. We're going to show you things that, well, that you've never seen before and will probably never, ever get the opportunity to see again. In fact, right now we're on the set of All American, a program that I host along with my colleague Johnny Polo. Johnny Polo, for example, is going to be here on this tape. He's going to take you on a tour of the WWF television facilities. You'll be interested in that. But most important of all, and I think what you're going to enjoy more than anything else, some of the fantastic matches that we've assembled for you on this Coliseum Video exclusive. We're going to go back in time. We're going to take you back. As you can see behind me is a picture of Bret the Hitman Hart, not as he is today, the reigning WWF champion. That photo was taken the first time that Bret the Hitman Hart won the World Wrestling Federation title. Well, this match that we're going to look at with Bret the Hitman Hart was when Yokozuna was the WWF champion. Imagine those two in a 15-foot-high steel cage match for the title. Just an example of what some of the great matches are. Also, Macho Man Randy Savage taking on Doink. That was before Doink had his little dink. Well, that's a great match. Tag team matches, we've got some beauties for you. Marty Jannetty joining forces with the undisputed Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon taking on Shawn Michaels and his henchman, Diesel. Just an example of what Coliseum Video is all about, what they've put together for you here in this Inside the World Wrestling Federation extravaganza. To kick things off, The Undertaker taking on the big guy from Kona, Crush. Hope you enjoy it.
The following
Gorilla
contest is
Monsoon along
scheduled
with Johnny
for
Polo
one
here for
fall.
Coliseum
Making
Home
his way
Video.
to the ring,
What a
being led by his
matchup this is
manager,
going to be.
Mr. Fuji from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 322
There's your pal, Johnny.
pounds. Here
Said you were very
is
tight with him.
Crush.
Me and Crush are very good friends, very close. Very generous man.
What, does Fuji put a few yen in your pocket?
Oh, Fuji always gives me a few yen,
I imagine so.
a few thousand yen. Very generous man as well. Well, now all we gotta do is wait for the underwear taker.
Look at the nice tuxedo on our ring announcer.
He's a guru.
And his opponent, being led to the ring by Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker.
Look at him being led to the ring by a pasty-faced tub of goo, Paul Bearer.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
You go ahead, I'll beat him up. I'm the toughest manager in the World Wrestling Federation.
The arena in complete darkness except for one silhouette spot.
Just the underwear taker.
It's the Undertaker, not the underwear taker. Being led down by his manager, a real manager.
Stop it. I heard he is the worst manager ever. He's bad with itineraries, travel schedules, everything. It's terrible.
There is one thing I dislike about Paul Bearer. He smells like formaldehyde all the time.
Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Capacity crowd once on hand and always on hand here in Springfield for the World Wrestling Federation.
You know what else I don't like about Paul Bearer? It's his squeaky, scratchy, horrible, high-pitched voice.
A good look at the Grim Reaper.
There it is, Gorilla. What is that?
It's a placemat you put down and
Placemat?
put your groceries on it when you're eating at home.
I don't eat at home, I eat out.
Oh. Well, you can carry one with you anywhere you go. Concerned look, and rightfully so, on the kisser, the big guy from Kona.
I don't think that was concern. I think that was derision directed at Paul Bearer. Look at Paul Bearer. What a goo-goo.
Talk about guys with agility. This man certainly
Paul
has
Bearer?
that. Not Paul Bearer. The Undertaker.
I was going to say.
And the ominous urn.
For a minute there, I thought you'd flipped your ever-loving marbles, Gorilla.
You consider yourself, Johnny Polo, a broadcast journalist?
I consider myself a jack of all trades.
And master of none, right?
Stop it, Gorilla. I'm the master. Look, I'm a successful wrestler, a successful manager, a successful broadcast journalist.
Well, as a broadcast journalist, would you like to enlighten all our Coliseum home video fans as to what is inside the urn?
It's none of their business.
I'd like to know.
It's none of your beeswax
either. Do you
either.
know? You
I
don't know, do you?
I do know. I know everything.
You don't know.
I'm omnipotent.
You don't have a clue.
I'm omniscient, omnipotent, and more importantly...
You're impotent? Is that what you said? Oh.
I'm omnipotent.
I thought you said you were impotent.
Well, no, that's why I was wearing a tuxedo the other day. Because if you're going to be impotent, you better look impotent.
Undertaker really has carved a niche for himself here in the World Wrestling Federation. Not too many guys very anxious. Oh, look at this. Kisser to kisser.
Bit of a stare down here.
Both about the same height, too.
I don't know if I'd want to stare into the icy cold eyes of the Undertaker. That's kind of chilling.
What do you think is flowing through those veins?
Get him, Crush, yes! From behind.
As usual.
Best way to do it, Gorilla.
Crush going to work immediately, unloading with a heavy artillery. Irish whip in for the ride. Put his head down and paid for it. I don't know how you really hurt the Undertaker, Johnny Polo. How do you beat someone down that's already left us, so to speak?
I would go after, if I had to conduct a strategy against the Undertaker.
Elbow drop doesn't find anybody.
Doesn't faze him either. My strategy would be to go after Paul Bearer.
Go after Paul Bearer.
And the urn, that's where all the power is.
Oh, clothesline and a 360, but look at that agility we talked about. Came right down like a big cat, right on his feet. Go get him. Boy, would I like to see him get a piece of Fuji. Nice leverage move by the Undertaker, who's focused right now on Fuji, who is backpedaling in a hurry.
Well, in a hurry for Mr. Fuji. He got some bad wheels on him, Mr. Fuji.
Got a bad attitude, too.
No, he doesn't. He's a great guy.
Obviously, you don't know him very well. He said some very derogatory things about you, Johnny Polo.
He did not.
They were truthful, but they were derogatory.
Did he really?
Said you were a lowlife.
He did not.
He did. Look at this. Oh, how many guys do you know, Polo, that can do that?
Oh, I know my Quebecers can both do that.
They can, huh?
Jacques and Pierre.
They have trouble just walking on the sidewalk.
You know, you can make some inflammatory comments about Jacques' lack of brain power. I don't think that's very nice.
Well, it's just the truth. If you can't deal with the truth, then it's time for you to leave. He is brain dead.
Oh, see, the Undertaker went for a clothesline and Crush ducked out of the way. Boom.
Oh, nice reverse thrust kick. Undertaker went sprawling through the ropes and out to the concrete.
Now, why is that a reverse thrust kick and not a reverse crescent kick?
Because a crescent kick usually comes from a different... Why am I explaining this to you, Johnny Polo? It's a waste of time. On the outside now. Look out. Steel barricade coming into play. Crush will have to use everything at his disposal if he wants to put away the Grim Reaper.
He may have to use a garbage disposal and shove the Undertaker in it.
And now with a steel chair. Wacko right across the back.
It looks like Crush will be chairing today's meeting.
Well, he certainly is. And now using it as a ramrod.
Right in the throat. Or the esophagus, as you like to deem that area of the body.
Down, but take my word for it, not out. The Undertaker.
He may be out this time, Gorilla. Referee Bill Alphonse admonishing Paul Bearer to get back to his own side of the apron or the floor.
Where did he get his referee's license from? A Cracker Jack box?
You can get them in a Cracker Jack box?
Well, he may have got his there.
Not
very high on my list. as I'm sure you can tell.
I would say Bill Alfonso is probably the worst referee other than that Joey Marella guy.
Don't start. Couple of right hands by the big guy. Undertaker in a lot of trouble here. You know, that could be a big disadvantage for him. All that hair hanging down in front of your face. Sometimes you can't see where you're going or what's coming your way.
That's true.
You should know that with that mop you got.
What do you mean, mop?
Oh, no, what a shot that was.
I got a plan, girl. This is how you beat The Undertaker. Once you stop him, you cover him real quick, because usually it takes about 3 or 4 seconds for him to sit back up. So if you can cover him fast enough and you got a good referee who'll make like a quick count for you, you could beat him before he sits back up.
Cheap.
No,
You just said a quick count.
well, I mean,
What is that? That's, oh, here it comes.
I just meant not a slow count.
The urn being raised from the outside by Paul Bearer. That would give, oh, look at that.
That's it.
He got his wake-up call.
I believe it's over now, Gorilla. He's got him in the goozle.
The what?
The goozle, he's goozling him by the neck.
Stay out of the way, referee. You'll get buried in there in a hurry. Irish whip now by the Reaper.
Oh, and an elbow, beautiful.
Well, unfortunately, Undertaker telegraphed that move, and Kona picked it up. Backbreaker, well executed by the big guy.
Right now, 1, 2.
Trying to control yourself.
He could have cut. He could have got a 3 count for it, and Undertaker set back up.
Easier said than done. It's easy for us sitting out here, Johnny Polo, to second guess and Sunday morning quarterback. But when you're inside the ropes, oh, look at this. Power display here by the big guy. Oh, got him up. He's doing military presses with 300 pounds. I don't believe it.
Look, 1, 2, 3. You could have beat him right there.
Oh, sure. Why don't you just send a note in?
Well, if I was managing him, I'd get a few words with Mr. Fuji there.
Oh,
1,
he marked
2,
that down.
3.
Knocking
right
Fuji's
there.
brains out again.
Look, 1, 2, 3. You could have had him again.
Too late. He's already up. Crush saying I'm going for it. We may see the crush here. No, Undertaker. Once again on the attack. Irish whip sends a big guy reeling. Beauty. That high elevation. A lot of leverage coming down on that move. Will we see a tombstone, Johnny Polo?
I hope not.
Well, eventually you'll see one.
Well, no,
Of course, you won't be able to say anything about it. Oh, put his head down. Mistake made by the Grim Reaper.
yeah, there's the tombstone right there.
Look at
Gorilla.
this. Pile driver, perhaps coming up.
That tombstone.
Can he hold him now? He couldn't hold him. Undertaker's turned it around. He's got him in perfect position for the tombstone. And there it is.
That's it, Gorilla. That's it.
I don't think anybody can get up from that. Undertaker with the cover. It's over.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Look at that Paul Bearer coming in to suck up the adulation and applause.
Undertaker wanting to dish out some further punishment, but no. Paul Bearer saying, we got it done. Rest in peace for sure.
He's a big, fat, pasty-faced tub of goose, what Paul Bearer is.
Crush will go back to the Hawaiian Islands thinking about what happened to him here in Springfield, Mass. Hope y'all enjoyed it. What a tremendous way to kick off this tape. What a tremendous matchup between The Undertaker and Crush. Just a sampling of what's yet to come here on this fantastic endeavor of Coliseum Home Video. You know, we've got that tag match that we talked about coming up. Marty Jannetty and Razor Ramon taking on Shawn Michaels and his henchman, his bodyguard, whatever you want to call him, Diesel. Well, a lot of folks think that Shawn Michaels just says, Diesel, here's what I want you to do. I want you to watch my back, keep the ladies off of me, make sure that nobody attacks me. That's not exactly true. Diesel is no dummy. This 7-foot guy is someone to be reckoned with. He and Shawn Michaels do a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy, mapping out what's coming up, what's best for them, what's in their best interest. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's take a look.
See, the fact of the matter is Tatanka doesn't have what it takes to be the World Wrestling Federation champion Yokozuna. Yokozuna's too big and he's too strong. But you, Diesel, you are big enough and you are strong enough to take anybody here in the World Wrestling Federation. I'm telling you, you are the new man. This is Coliseum Home Video. Diesel, get rid of him.
Get that thing out of here. Get that out of here. Get it out of here.
Well, needless to say, we probably lost a couple of Coliseum cameramen on this endeavor, but Well, I think you folks deserve to see that kind of thing, and Coliseum is going to give you that opportunity to see it. Now, here's the tag we talked about. Marty Jannetty joining forces with Razor Ramon taking on Shawn Michaels and the big guy Diesel. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching exclusive footage exclusively on Coliseum Video. This is Stan Lane along with the
$1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
and nowhere else in the world will you see this matchup. Referee Earl Hebner here set to start things off. And already this sold-out capacity crowd chanting Razor. They love the bad guy, Ted,
Yeah,
even though you don't.
Wearing a gold around his neck. He's probably driving a Volkswagen.
I think, as a matter of fact, the bad guy drives a big Cadillac convertible.
Yeah.
Look at
Popper's
there,
car.
both Marty Jannetty and Razor have those toothpicks behind the ears. What do you think about that, Chico?
Oh, I don't think much of it.
Marty Jannetty's set to lock up. Collar and elbow. Oh, nice quick arm drag. We said it before, Ted. Marty Jannetty is so quick. He's lightning fast. Oh, come on. Shawn Michaels complaining of a hair pull that I did not see.
You didn't see it?
No, I did not.
I did.
Yep. I've got perfect 20/20 vision, and I did not see any hair being pulled. I saw a textbook perfect deep arm drag. Conferring now in the corner. Razor Ramon perhaps passing along some information. I don't think Marty Jannetty needs to know too much more about Shawn Michaels. They spent an awful lot of time together, traveling up and down the highways. And one more time. Nicely done.
I think what Marty Jannetty has for Shawn Michaels is jealousy.
How do you figure that?
How do I figure that? They split up, and look who's still a champion.
Oh, look at this. Shawn Michaels tags in the awesome Diesel, who steps not through the ropes, but over the top rope.
This should be interesting.
This crowd calling for Razor to step in there. Perhaps a battle of the big men.
I'd like to see it.
Well, I would too. Perhaps we will. Marty Jannetty not making the tag yet, though.
Razor Ramon, yeah, he needs to be brought down a couple notches. I mean, being cocky's one thing. If you got a reason to be cocky, fine. I mean, look at me. I'm filthy rich. I got all the reason in the world to be cocky.
Well, I agree with one thing you said, perhaps the filthy part. But, I mean, Ted, why don't you give it a rest? We all know you're a multi-millionaire. Why don't you just leave it at that and not to talk about it all the time?
You know, Lane, you can be replaced.
Marty Jannetty just got shoved back. A little small, perhaps, demonstration of just how much strength Diesel possesses. They want to see Razor. Oh, yes. This building is echoing with the chant of Razor.
Well, I have to admit, I want to see this, too. That's the guy right there, Diesel. That's the guy to bring Mr. Machismo down a little bit, back to earth.
Well, Marty Jannetty with those superb mat wrestling skills just made... Oh, look at that. Diesel just stiff-armed Marty Jannetty with those long limbs of his and kept Marty Jannetty at bay. Marty Jannetty trying for a lockup, but Diesel just pawed him off. Just toying with Marty Jannetty.
You're spending a lot of time talking about it. I don't think either one of them want to lock up with him.
Diesel saying, come on, let's get it on. What's Marty Jannetty going to do? What kind of strategy will he employ here? Oh, yeah, there you go. Duck under, go behind. Waist lock cinch. Oh, my. Diesel grabbed a big fistful of hair and just threw Jannetty off.
That looks worth 1,000 words there. It's like, oh, my gosh, what have I gotten into?
Well, obviously an illegal hair pull there, but, I mean, the power was just phenomenal on the big man Diesel.
Marty Jannetty doesn't look like he wants any part of it.
Well, it looks like Razor does. Razor is raising his hand for that tag. And there we see it.
Here we go.
Ho-ho!
Here we go.
This is what they wanted to see. Razor Ramon gonna square it off against Diesel. Razor Ramon 6'6", 6'7", but Diesel just towers over Razor.
Unbelievably big man.
Gosh. I hope they reinforce the ring for this one. Oh. Diesel drives a big knee into the midsection, then a big elbow, puts Razor Ramon down to one knee, and then a big forearm.
I am loving this, Lane. This is great.
Diesel taking it to the bad guy right here.
Well, I think the bad guy's got...
Shawn Michaels going up top. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the power.
Whoa.
Now you want to talk power. Look at the bear hug right here. Tag made to Marty Jannetty. What are we going to see
Hey,
here?
wait a minute. He can't do that.
High-risk maneuver.
No!
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Hey, wait a minute. That disqualification. Ring the bell. Stop this match.
Beautiful tag team scenario here. They must have planned that move outside headlock takeover. Oh, wow, got a 2 count.
Well, Shawn Michaels and Diesel made a mistake. Diesel had the definite advantage, and he gave it back to Shawn Michaels way too soon.
Boy, Razor Ramon caught Shawn Michaels in midair with that bear hug. We are seeing some power moves here in this match. Marty Jannetty being shot in for the ride now. Dropped down by Shawn Michaels. Leapfrog by Michaels. Oh, for a leapfrog. Oh! Took her right to the kisser and got a 2.5 count. You know, Marty Jannetty is not just fast, he is sudden.
Well, I've got to give him that, Lane. I have got to give him that.
Got the side headlock one more time, trying to wear down Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels attempting to work his way back up to his feet, get that base under him. Now the crowd chanting Marty as he grinds and works that side headlock. That will give you cauliflower ears in a hurry, ladies and gentlemen. Grinding that wrist into the ear area, and that does impede the blood flow to the brain.
A lot of people don't realize, you know, you've got to be thinking on your feet all the time out there. Shawn Michaels right now has got to be thinking. He's got to be thinking of how he can get out of this predicament, and you've always got to try to think 2 steps ahead of your opponent.
Oh, look at that. Shawn Michaels went for a scoop slam. Marty Jannetty went behind him, dropped down here. Oh, look at that, come on. Oh, my God, referee out of position, didn't see it.
Brilliant move.
Diesel grabbed a handful of hair, put Marty Jannetty down, and now Diesel is in there with Jannetty.
That's what you call good old-fashioned teamwork.
Oh, look at the gut wrench. Gut wrench suplex there.
Picked him up like he was a fly.
Well, he certainly did. I mean, he didn't even use the legs to pick him up. That was just purely arm strength right there, displayed by Diesel. Once again, the tag made. Both teams tagging in and out. Shawn Michaels machine gunning Marty Jannetty right there with the right fist. And Marty Jannetty still hasn't gotten up, and a quick tag made. Once again, they are keeping the fresh man in there, Ted.
Well, Marty Jannetty definitely in dire straits now. Because this big guy, look at this.
What's this going to be? Oh, wow. Big. Oh, look at the backbreaker. Now he's just wrenching the back of Marty Jannetty.
If he's smart, he'll give up.
This could be a submission hold. Check out the choke, referee. Come on.
That could be the end of your career right there.
The back is not made to bend that way. Oh, wow. Diesel is unbelievable.
Throw in the towel.
Working the back area. Now being shot in for the right. Irish whip now. Bear hug. Once again, working the lower lumbar region of the back of Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty desperately needs to get over there and make the tag. Look at that. His feet are about 3 feet off the ground.
Well, I'll give Jannetty this. He's got a lot of guts, but not very many brains, because at this point, with the damage that's been done to his back, you'd rather throw in the towel now and come back for a better day.
Marty Jannetty up there where the air is rare. High above Diesel, and that bear hug as Diesel is working it. Look at the power of that. He's got those arms interlocked now, and he's just applying the pressure to the lower back. Leaning into it now. Marty Jannetty reaching out, but he is a long way from making the tag.
Well, I know, Stan Lane, that in your experience in the ring, you'll be able to tell these people, like I can, that position right there, the pressure that's been put on your back right there, not only is it excruciating to your back, but it sucks the wind right out of you. So you're having trouble breathing in addition to being in a great deal of pain.
That's exactly right. The rib cage is compressed. It's very difficult to breathe. You have to take little short breaths. And he needs to get out of this hole as soon as possible. Without oxygen, you have no gas. It's like having no gas in your tank.
And it's taking its toll on Marty Jannetty right now. He's starting to fade.
He's starting to wilt here. He thought about perhaps punching Diesel, but then maybe he thought better of it as Diesel continually cranks on that bear hug. Will he have enough left? Will Marty Jannetty survive this hold? He needs just to go ahead and nail him. He needs to get out of there. Yes, there it goes. All right, to the eye. And another one. But Diesel's hanging on tenaciously. Oh, look at that. Oh, double ear knocker. Leapfrog by Diesel. Oh, wow. Good Lord. Wow. He ran right smack into the foot of Diesel. That put him down.
What incredible agility on the part of such a big man.
Caught that boot right in the mouth. Marty Jannetty checking his mouth. He thought perhaps he'd been busted open, but was not. But I tell you what, he went down like a shot. Shawn Michaels in there once again. Look at this. Come on, referee. A hair pull there.
Oh, now you get on the hair pull. Just a minute ago, you were.
Oh, look at this. Yes. Just when you think he's all
that was
done
okay,
for.
right?
Just when you think it's all over, Marty Jannetty always finds a way, and now he's making that crawl.
Come on, Shawn, get up.
Over to Razor
Come on,
Ramon.
Shawn, hurry up.
Will he make it? Tag make
There
it
you
Diesel.
go. Yeah.
Will Diesel cut him off?
Stop him.
Oh, he got it. Oh. So close, but yet so far. And that's not the goal. Look at him. That was the corner he wanted to be in, and he didn't stay there long, but a tag was made. Being shot in the turnbuckle right now. Oh, good Lord.
Oh.
What an elbow. Oh, look at that bulldog. Oh,
Well,
yes.
I'll give Jannetty this. He just won't quit.
Both men are down. Who will be the first to get up? Who will make the tag?
Come on, Michaels.
Marty Jannetty desperately needs to tag the bad guy.
Come on. Come on, Shawn.
This arena is deafening. The people are imploring Marty Jannetty to make that tag. Will he make it? He's on his feet.
Stop him.
Yes!
Oh.
Here comes a bad guy. Oh, he's ready. Oh, look at that big right. Another big right. Oh, Shawn Michaels is reeling and rocking. Shot in for the ride now. Ducked on the clothesline. Oh,
Caught him in midair.
What's this going to be?
Oh, my gosh.
Inverted body slam there. Oh,
Whoa,
he
wait
nailed
a minute.
Diesel. This is great. A Pier 6 brawl has erupted here. Oh, clothesline over the top.
Top he goes.
Diesel is history. The bad guy is motivating. Shawn Michaels took a savant.
Oh, did you see that? Wait a minute. No.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
He got a 3 count. Shawn
I can't
Michaels.
believe it.
Oh, wow, what a match. It was so quick. The bad guy picked up Shawn Michaels and powered him right down and hooked the leg for the 3 count.
Well, there was so much going on at one time, Stan Lane, that you couldn't really tell which direction it was coming from. That's the danger in these types of matches, especially when it breaks out into a Pier 6 brawl like that.
What a Matt classic, ladies and gentlemen, on Coliseum Video. Wow, one for the archives. You want to talk action? Oh, that was action personified.
Shawn Michaels caught completely off guard.
The bad guy, Razor Ramon, and Marty Jannetty, victorious here on Coliseum Home Video.
You're a maniac! You're a menace! I could have been killed in there. I could have been severely injured the way this guy's driving. Johnny Polo here with a tour of the World Wrestling Federation studios. I'm supposed to be in a limo. They stick me in this broken down van. Then I get this John Goodman impersonator for a driver who couldn't drive his way out of a paper bag. Well, anyway, enough about that. I have graciously given my time, Johnny Polo time, and that's very valuable. I've graciously given that so I could show the world what the World Wrestling Federation studios look like. See what I got here? Come on, Rush the cameraman. Right here, I got a pass key. I got it because I'm a star, because I'm a big cheese. I'm the man here at the World Wrestling Federation. So all I got to do is go like that, the thing unlocks, the door opens up, and then I get to show everybody all the cool stuff inside. See, I go like that, it opens up, I go, this key is not working at all.
Let me see this. This is Bob Clark's card. He reported this stolen last week.
No, he said I could borrow it. What does she know anyway? She's new here. Listen.
I've been here for 3 years.
Anyway, look, I'm gonna show you all the cool stuff right here. We got a nice little plant. Here's a typewriter. Here's some cool stuff, mirrors. Hey, is there any mail for me?
No, you don't even have a box.
I have a box. Anyway, there's all sorts of neat stuff here, and I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and I'm gonna show you everything. Nobody else can get you backstage like Johnny Polo. That's why I'm the man. Here they got some plaques. Here they got some doors. Open the thing. I'm gonna take you backstage. Come on with me. First off, though, let's go see a match with Tatanka and Bam Bam Bigelow. Then when we come back, I'm gonna have all sorts of cool insider stuff for you.
What an ovation is going to be here for the at Luna. She bailed out of there in a hurry.
He's swinging with his tomahawk.
He's on the warpath.
He is upset. There is no love lost between the two of these characters.
Native American looking for some more. Beautiful move there. Finally, the bell rang, and this one is underway as they're both down on the concrete.
Now, did you see that, girl? You see the way Tatanka jumped him before the bell rang? That is illegal.
But it's not unlawful.
Well, no, you're not going to go to jail for it. Look at Bam Bam now, putting up boots to him. I like it.
The Beast of the East looking to make an even bigger name for himself here in the World Wrestling Federation. Sends him in for the ride. Look out, shoulder block of the beauty. Tatanka doesn't stand a chance.
Writhing in pain.
When you do those kind of moves.
Would you get a load of the hairdo of Tatanka? What is with the red fluorescent glowing nonsense?
Obviously, you didn't do your homework either, Johnny Polo. That is to signify the unity of all the tribes, putting all their trust in this Native American, this Lumbee Indian.
Well, first of all, that's two mistakes. A, putting any kind of trust in him is a big mistake. And secondly, I don't do my homework. That's what butlers and hired people are for.
Well, if you want to continue to work with me on this program, you better do your homework.
Well, I'll just tell my butler to start looking up on the archives there and find out what I need to know.
Bam Bam sends him in for the ride again. This time ducks underneath one. Look out. Shoulder block again. I think they hit head to head. A drop kick the big guy down to one knee only. Tatanka off the ropes once more. High cross body. Oh, was that close?
2.5 count. But I'll tell you what, you can't beat Bam Bam Bigelow that soon. You gotta wear him down. Man, that guy's huge. He's gargantuan, Gorilla.
400 pounds plus of the Beast of the East. Referee, you better stay out of the way there. You'll get squashed like a grape.
See that, though? See how quick the Bamster is? Reverse that, send the Indian in face first into the buckle.
Oh, but wasted a lot of valuable time there and paid for it dearly. Caught one right on the cheek. Is he gonna go down? Yes, a 360 in midair. Luna is livid.
2. Whoa!
Oh, she was ready to climb right in there. Did you see that?
Yeah, maybe she'll pull some of his hair out. God, that looks stupid on the Indian. Oh, I'm sorry, the Native American. We must be politically correct in these politically correct times.
Well, you better be.
Why?
Or you'll be out of here.
I don't leave if I don't want to. I'll stay here as long as I want to.
Setting him up again. Look out. Put his head down. Oh, no, there's the awesome power right there. Backfiring on the big guy as he got planted.
A beautiful DDT by the Indian, but it's of no avail. I'm telling you, Bam Bam Bigelow will not be beaten by this guy.
Tatanka all the way up top, turnbuckle. Whoa, no.
I told you. Told you so. I told you. I told you, Gorilla. Tatanka is not capable of beating the Beast from the East.
Everybody's right once in a while, Johnny. Even a blind hog will find an acorn.
An anchor?
An acorn.
How's a blind hog gonna find anything he can't see?
Oh, he just keeps rooting around.
And who cares about a hog anyway? Now maybe you said a blind gorilla could find a banana. I might get the point of that little analogy there.
Well, the longer this match goes, the more it's got to go in the favor of Tatanka.
Why do you say that?
Moving that 400 pounds plus around, got to take a lot of stamina.
Well, how about you, Gorilla? How long were you good for in the ring in your day? You were 400 plus.
My longest match, 1 hour and 58 minutes.
Well, see, there you go.
Well,
hour and 58, who was that against?
I'd rather not say.
Lou Thez?
No.
Ed Strangler Lewis?
Ed Strangler, look, will you stop?
Big
drop kick by the big guy, got it up in the air. Could be all over.
I heard that when Strangler Lewis was a kid, he used to carry your bags around. He was a big star in the 20s, wasn't he?
It was before you were born, I know that. Native American in deep trouble here. Bam Bam may be hurting for a little oxygen at this point.
No, he's conserving.
He is. Headbutt. Indian tastes of concrete.
not the place to be.
Ooh, hopefully Luna will come over and get a cheap shot in. Nothing I like better than a good.
Oh,
yes!
look at that.
Nothing I like better than a good cheap shot.
Kicked him right in the pants.
You know, my parents always said, you know, Mumsy said this when I was a child. She goes, always kick them when they're down.
Folks, don't pay any attention to Johnny Polo.
You know, she also told me, she goes, if anything requires diligence, hard work, or patience, just completely avoid the whole thing.
Please.
What?
Look at that kisser.
Are you saying Mumsy gave bad advice?
She certainly did. All he got to do is take one look at you. Oh, another shot by Luna. Right in the quadricep.
The quadricep femoris muscle.
Very close to the gastrocnemius.
The what? Is that the knee joint?
No, that's not the knee joint. I thought you knew that, Johnny Polo.
Well, this is how I make sure I know all my bodily parts. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, and the thigh bone's connected to the gastrofemoris muscle bone. Is that what it's called?
It's the gastrocnemius.
The
The largest muscle in
gastrocnemius
your
is
body.
connected.
You think you'd know that.
The gastrocnemius is connected to the hip bone. See, it's easy to remember stuff like that when you put it in a nice little ditty like that.
Native American could easily get counted out here. Referee allowing a lot of leeway in this one. Where is the referee?
I don't know.
Boy, he's been out there an awful long time.
He's been out there since the Eisenhower administration. That should be a 10 count. What is the referee doing? My goodness. Now see, Gorilla, I bet if Bam Bam was outside, he'd have counted him out. He'd have went 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you're gone.
No, it doesn't exactly work that way. Well, waited a little bit too long, got rammed in the kisser in the turnbuckle for his trouble. And now it's Tatanka who's unloading. Bam Bam had a golden opportunity, didn't seize it all. Look at that.
Beautiful. Caught him with the knees on the side of the cranium. What would that be called in technical jargon, Gorilla?
Well, he nailed him right there where the ramus of the mandible articulates with the mandibular fossa of the temporal bone.
Hit him in the occipital.
No, he hit him in the jaw.
Oh, I thought he hit him in the head.
Look at that look on that face. He's sensing victory here. He feels it. What a matchup this is. What an exclusive here for Coliseum Home Video. Oh, the freight train caught him in the corner.
How does Coliseum get all these good matches anyway?
Boy, I don't know. They must spend a lot of money.
Who's in charge of this outfit? That Granny guy, isn't he? What's his name?
Marty. Marty's the head honcho over there at Coliseum Home
Marty?
Video. Marty, yeah.
Jannetty?
No, not Marty Jannetty.
He's a buffoon as well. I beat him on a Monday Night Raw before.
Look at this. Another Irish whip coming up by the big guy. And whoa, got the moccasin right in the kisser for his efforts. He's reeling now.
Ah, he caught him, yes. Went for a tomahawk chop, and it was caught by the bat. Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that maneuver, slithered right down his back. Can he get the momentum to leverage? Oh, no.
Apparently not. See, his first mistake was the Indians got them silly moccasins, so when he hit Bam Bam, it didn't hurt as much as if he would have had like a steel-toed boot. I always instruct my Quebecers to put steel toes in their boots, so when they kick somebody in the mush, they stay down.
Why are they silly moccasins? They are not silly moccasins.
Well, what would you call them?
I call them Native American moccasins.
They're silly looking. Look how silly they are.
Talk about silly. Look at that outfit that Bam Bam's got on.
It's flame retardant, though. That's important.
Look at those tattoos on his cranium. Might have seemed like a good idea late some Saturday night, but I think he's got reservations about it now.
Reservations, speaking of Tatanka.
Will you stop?
Good segue, Gorilla. Excellent segue.
Headbutt right between the eyes by the big guy. Tatanka in trouble.
A big flying tattooed cranium headbutt.
Could be all over here. No, look at that. What a nonchalant cover.
I would have thought that'd have been enough anyway.
You're not going to beat the Native American that way.
Why?
Boy, and she knows it.
This is a long match. These guys are really going at it. They're going at it nail and tongue.
I thought it was hammer and tongue.
Well, what would you hit a hammer? If you had a hammer, what would you use it on?
I'd use it on you.
Aye, order.
Reverse chin lock here now by the big guy. Now there's the referee. That's where he belongs. Right there checking it out. making sure it doesn't turn into a choke. Hey, that is a choke.
It is not.
Got it right underneath the chin.
Now, see, this referee is definitely a sight better than that referee Joey Morella.
This referee's on his way out, and he don't even know it.
He's a lot better than Joey Morella. He's a buffoon.
Native American fights his way up to his feet, and whoa! Boy, did he catch that one.
Bam Bam Bigelow, every single part of his anatomy is a weapon. You can't beat a man like that. There's no way.
Are you saying that Bam Bam is undefeated?
No, I'm saying he's unbeatable. That's a horse of a different matter.
This capacity crowd trying to get that adrenaline flowing through that body of the Native American Tatanka. He needs it right about now. He needs some help.
That's the only thing that's going to be able to help now is these people. Wish they'd shut up and leave him alone.
Bam Bam calling for the bell. Now he wants to be a referee.
It should be the bell.
Trying to fight his way up, get off of those legs and stand. That's the only way to alleviate that downward pressure.
Wait a minute. Here comes the war dance, Gorilla. I know it's going to come.
He hasn't got it wound up yet. Some beautiful tomahawk chops. Definitely slowed the big guy down, but whoa. Boy, he can stop you dead in your tracks in a hurry.
There it is, Gorilla, look.
Oh, he's got it wound up now. The motor is running. Look at the look on Bam Bam's kisser. He knows he's in trouble. Whoa, what a shot.
Wow, he stopped the war dance.
Nailed him right on the external occipital protuberance.
He's what?
Hit him in the back of the head, Johnny.
I've never seen a man stop. I've never seen anyone stop the Indian from his war dance.
Oh, look at this. Bam Bam now is doing a dance.
He's mocking
Give me
him.
a break.
He's mocking him, and rightly so.
Arthur Murray taught me dancing in a hurry.
Arthur Murray.
That
My
was
goodness.
before your time.
You
Johnny.
are showing your age, Gorilla.
Look at this. What a waste of precious time. Bam Bam could have got the fall. Who knows what's going to happen now? She's telling him, too. You big dummy. Go over there and cover him.
Wait a minute. The Indian's back up.
And he's got the motor running again. Look at Bam Bam. He is a dummy.
What is he doing?
Crisscross now, and whoa, chop finds the mark. And another one. And there goes Bam Bam.
Straight out to the floor. Come on, Bammer, get up.
Tatanka right out after him. That's what Bam Bam should have done earlier on in this one. He might have got a victory. Well, it's not over yet.
He's still going to get a victory, Gorilla.
Keep your eye on Luna. Where is she? Oh, look at this. Right on the concrete.
Why didn't I see that, stupid of the Indian? Now, how's he going to beat him on the floor like that?
It's all over. Tatanka victorious on the countout.
Result of a countout. Tatanka!
What a valiant effort by the Native American Tatanka.
Well, anybody can win him with a countout. If he'd have done it in the ring, wait a minute. Yeah. He's not going to go after Luna, is he?
He wouldn't touch a lady, but he might smack her.
What are you implying?
She's not a lady. Look at her perched up there. Where's Bam Bam? Is he still out?
He's out on the floor.
Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, boy, he got nailed again.
Nailed on the occipital protuberance.
Hey, this match is over, ref.
Well, apparently there's more here than meets the eye. Bam Bam Bigelow not satisfied with a loss. He wants to hurt Tatanka the Indian. Wait a minute, he's got a scissors.
Wait a minute. Give me a break here. What's he gonna do now? Come on, ref, step in there.
He's gonna cut some of that red hair off, I bet.
Did I tell you?
He told you.
The match is over, ref. Get them out of there. Oh, no. Well, we've got a few more referees in the ring now.
They're threatening him with fines and stuff. They can't do that.
Why not? The match is over.
Yeah, cut Danny Davis's hair. Looks like Shemp and the Three Stooges anyway.
Native American got knocked silly, and now the Beast is literally standing him over. Whoa, that'll cost him some money. That'll cost him some serious dollars.
Wait a minute, the Native American's getting back up. Turn around, Bammer. Don't
Oh,
pay any
look, these
attention.
days, he doesn't have a clue where he is.
Why is Bam Bam listening to Mo, Larry, and Curly, the 3 referee stooges?
Because they're talking money, and Bam Bam understands that. Whoa! Still got that scissors in his hand. Give me a break. Well, what are you going to cut?
Wayne Luna just hit him from behind.
Well, she's got something you can cut. Go to it. Goldilocks.
Not the beautiful hair of Luna.
What a tremendous matchup we've had here. And it's all for Coliseum Home Video does it again.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another blockbuster of a match here on this Inside the WWF Coliseum Home Video exclusive. But how about that Johnny Polo? Does this guy need help or what? This guy could get lost in a phone booth. Well, as we stated earlier on, we're here on the set of All-American, and exclusively for Coliseum Home Video, we've prepared a special music video for you to show you what All-American is all about and how it works. Please roll it. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to All-American.
Look fabulous. I am the picture of sartorial splendor.
Showing a little class. Well, folks, certainly hope you enjoyed that, the behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to produce a program like All-American. You sit there and enjoy it for 1 hour every week, but it takes countless of hours of manpower to put it all together. Producers, associate producers, cameramen, yeah, even guys like you, Russ, they're involved. We have gophers that do all kinds of things for us. What it all boils down to is we produce the greatest array of professional wrestling that you can see anywhere in the entire world today. And Coliseum Home Video is giving you this exclusive look at how exactly we do that. Talk about great matches. We've got one coming up right now. Bret the Hitman Hart, this is before he became WWF champion, taking on the dangerous Adam Bomb.
The arena just erupted. Ladies and gentlemen, they love him wherever he goes around the world. He's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. He is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Stan Lane, that is certainly a matter of opinion. That's his opinion. That's what he thinks of himself. Kind of conceited, don't you think?
I think he has done it all here in the World Wrestling Federation. The titles, the accolades, I mean, his list of accomplishments, Ted DiBiase, is unprecedented here in the WWF.
What, are you his press guy or what? Give me a break.
This is going to be some kind of matchup.
You know,
Bret Hart taking on Adam Bomb.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bicker with you about it. Obviously, you have to give Bret where Bret is due. Bret the Hitman Hart comes from a long line of wrestlers. He comes from a wrestling family, as do I, and there's a lot to be said for that. And he is, without a doubt, a very skilled wrestler. I have faced Bret Hart myself in the ring on numerous occasions, and he is one of the finest athletes in the World Wrestling Federation. But for him to come out and say, I'm the best there was, I'm the best there ever will be, come on, give me a break.
Well, perhaps he feels that way, and perhaps millions of people in the World Wrestling Federation feel that way too. He has done it all. But I'll tell you what, he will have a monumental task here because he is outweighed by about 60 pounds with the Adam Bomb. Look at the size of Adam Bomb, Ted.
He is enormous. You know, he's not the best there ever was.
Oh, yeah?
Nope. I am.
Whoa, look at this. Display of power by Adam Bomb.
I hear Bret Hart's a personal friend of Ronald McDonald.
What is that supposed to mean, Polo?
I have no idea.
He
what
is off the wall. No doubt about that.
Just
You know, the Adam Bomb does that Adam Smasher, that finishing hole, finishing maneuver. It's awesome, but Bret the Hitman Hart is the inventor. He is the executor of the sharpshooter.
Well, I'll have to agree with you that as impressive as Adam Bomb has been in the World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, look at it. Look at the power, Ted.
Wow.
Bret the Hitman Hart ducked under, went behind. Adam Bomb had a waistlock cinch, and Adam Bomb just powered right out of it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, how excellent were you there, Bret?
Well, obviously, the Hitman has learned already in the early going of this match, he is not going to be able to match Adam Bomb with power moves. He must either use speed or finesse his way around the huge Mr. Bomb. Bret being sent in for the ride now. Hits the ropes, comes off. Oh, wow. That's like running into a freight train. Adam Bomb standing, hovering over the Hitman, purveying the situation. Crashes a huge right forearm into the upper back area of the Hitman. Snapmares him over.
Well, he is without a doubt excellently built. He is very, very strong. Well, he's impressing me right now.
Bret the Hitman Hart has dropped down twice. Oh, nice hip block takeover. What about that move? There's some of that speed. Look at his arm drag takeover. Bret hits the ropes, comes off. Oh, wow! Tremendous clothesline sends Adam Bomb over the top rope and crashing down hard onto the ring apron. What about that?
Well, I have to agree with you there, Stan Lane. I have to agree. Adam Bomb is going to have to learn that when you're dealing with somebody that has the caliber of wrestling skills that Bret Hart has, you better get into him quick. You better get him off his feet and on his back as soon as possible.
Well, you said it, and that's just what happened. Single leg pickup took the Hitman down to his back, and he drug him outside, and now he is pounding away on the Hitman. Setting him up for a big right fist.
Did you see that? He hit the post.
He may have broken his right hand there, ladies and gentlemen. Receives a headbutt for his efforts, and the Hitman shoves him back into the ring. He knows full well that a pin must occur inside the ring. And now he's working on that injured hand of Adam Bomb.
Once again, you must give credit where credit's due. I don't particularly like Bret Hart, but when you beat a man down, when he's injured, when you've injured him, you must continue to go after whatever is injured.
Yeah,
you saw him stomping on that hand. You notice that he was arm dragging him earlier, and he's gone right back to that arm.
He is working the arm, definitely the triceps and deltoid region of Adam Bomb. Being shot. Oh, he power slam. Oh, just when you think the Hitman has things going his way, the power, the awesome display of power just is personified by Adam Bomb. Just that quick.
You know, I'm going to give Polo some money so he can go buy a new outfit. That's driving me nuts.
Drives the Hitman back into the turnbuckle. Kicking him with those big size 14s right in the breadbasket. Being shot into the far turnbuckles now hard too. Oh, Bret landed hard. Oh, he could be hurt, Ted.
Well, another thing that you have to give credit to Bret Hart for, and I have given him credit for, having been an opponent of his, is the man has a tremendous amount of endurance. He can withstand a lot of punishment, but right now, Bret Hart had better be thinking about what he can do to get himself out of this situation, because he's in trouble.
Yeah, the Hitman, one of the more resilient competitors here in the World Wrestling. Come on, referee!
Oh, gosh, you see that?
This is uncalled for.
Ripping at his mouth.
Oh. Adam Bomb is vicious. Make no doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. And with Johnny Polo at ringside, that's another added weapon that hopefully will not come into play in this match.
Well, I'm sure you'll disagree with me here, Stan Lane, but that's the difference in the World Wrestling Federation. You can be a great wrestler, you can be the excellence of execution, but unless you have that vicious streak, unless you're willing to do whatever it takes, you're going to end up hurt and hurt badly.
Bret the Hitman Hart being blatantly choked on the top rope. Referee calling for the break. And Adam Bomb took almost the complete 5 count to break that chokehold. He goes for a pin here. Only a 2 count. Johnny Polo admonishing Adam Bomb to get on him and stay on him. You must stay on the Hitman continuously if you're going to keep him down, because he is so resilient. He's so tough.
I have to agree, Stan Lane. Bret Hart is resilient. He's very tough. And Adam Bomb should not take his eyes off of Bret Hart. He should, when he's got the advantage as he does now, he should go for the kill.
Going for a backdrop sunset flip right here. This could do it. Oh, thought he had him hooked there. You know, speaking of someone with their eyes on Bret Hart, a good friend of yours, Ted DiBiase, the Rocket, Owen Hart, seems to have his eyes set on his own brother. Appears to be a little bit of animosity there, maybe some jealousy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Owen Hart has lived in the shadow of Big Brother for a long, long time. Owen Hart is an excellent wrestler.
Going for a cover.
Will this be it?
Oh, got the shoulder up, didn't hook the leg either.
That was a 3 count. That was a 3 count.
Oh, Johnny Polo can't even count.
Better give him some more money.
You were saying what about the Rocket, Ted?
What I was saying, Stan, is that the Rocket has lived in his Big Brother's shadow for so long now. He wants to get out of the shadow. He's a Hart. He's from that same wrestling background. He has that same wrestling skill that his brother does. I fully expect that Owen will emerge from his brother's shadow, stand up on his own, and be a force to be reckoned with in the World Wrestling Federation.
Who do you think is the better wrestler, Bret the Hitman or his brother Rocket?
Like I said, I think the Rocket's going to come from behind the shadow and stand tall, so I think he has the potential to be better than his brother.
Well, obviously he hasn't made the accomplishments as Bret Hart powers up and gets Adam Bomb in a top wrist lock, but Adam Bomb powers him back down and goes back into that reverse chin lock.
He hasn't made the accomplishments, but at the same time, he hasn't been given the opportunity as of yet.
Well, all that remains to be seen, ladies and gentlemen, here in the World Wrestling Federation. Anything can happen in the WWF.
Anything can happen, and everything does happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
As you'll notice, Adam Bomb is leaning all that weight onto the head and neck area of the Hitman, trying to wear him down.
Now, that's one big man. How much did you say he weighs, Dan Lane?
Adam Bomb, I think, is up around the 320-pound mark.
And how tall is he? 7 feet tall?
6'7", 6'8".
Almost as tall as me, right?
How can you figure that? You're 6'3".
Not when I'm standing on my bank account.
Give me a break. He is the epitome of someone who is money motivated, ladies and gentlemen, the $1 Million Man.
Well, is there any other motivation?
Yes, victory. Bret Hart is motivated by the desire to win, and this crowd is cheering him on. He is reaching deep down into that reserve tank, and he's trying to come up. Adam Bomb still has the leverage, the height advantage coming into play here as he leans on him, but now Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh, wow, come on. Bret Hart firing a series of rights to the breadbasket of Adam Bomb, but Adam Bomb raked the eyes. I don't care how tough you are, Ted, what kind of condition you're in, the eyes are always vulnerable.
Very vulnerable. And Adam Bomb is learning fast that you have to do whatever is necessary in the World Wrestling Federation.
He's also learned how to break the rules. Look at this blatant choke. He's got that boot right in the throat of Bret the Hitman Hart, using the ropes for added leverage. And Bret the Hitman Hart, ladies and gentlemen, is paying the price right now.
The one thing that I would tell any wrestler that would face Bret Hart is whenever you get the advantage on him, you cannot rest on it. You cannot think for a one moment that,
oh my! This could be it!
As I was saying, unbelievable!
He must follow up now, though. Adam Bomb is down, but he's not out.
This could be it. Oh, and he kicked out.
Couldn't hold him.
Well, I've got to give it to Adam Bomb after that bulldog. The fact that he's still there and on his feet is remarkable. Oh!
Inverted atomic drop. That will definitely straighten your day out. Oh, look at that clothesline. Flying clothesline there. Covers again.
Oh, and he kicked out.
2 3/4. Bret the Hitman is firing up now. I don't know how he does it. Just when you think he is beaten, somehow, some way, he comes up, he pulls it out. He finds that added extra effort. He sends Bomb in for the ride. Drives a right deep into the midsection, going for that Russian leg sweep. Adam Bomb crashes down hard, going for a cover now.
Will this be it? Oh, and he kicked out again. Well, I got to give it to Adam Bomb, Stan Lane. He is showing some resilience, showing some stay with it right there.
Don't sell Adam Bomb short. He is huge, and he is a tremendous...
Oh, and he moved out of the way.
Nobody home. Bret the Hitman Hart came off the middle rope with that flying forearm, but Adam Bomb was not at home. the Hitman may have injured that elbow that he's had trouble with in the past. You can see the support pad on that left elbow there, and he came crashing down hard. Look at the power displayed here.
Both of these men showing signs of fatigue, Stan Lane. Now is when we find out who you're. This is when you find out what you're made of, right here. When you get this far into a match, you're tired. You want it to all be over. Who's got the guts? Who's got the most stamina? Who's going to stay with it?
Good point. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it boils down to who wants it the most. Who is willing to go that extra mile? The Hitman is not even hardly moving. Adam Bomb is climbing up top, Ted. Oh my, if he comes off the top with all that weight. Oh, look at that. The Hitman playing possum.
He's going to slam him off the top.
Oh, my. Oh, came down hard. The Hitman playing possum there with Adam Bomb. Look, he's coming for it. This could be the sharpshooter. Yes.
He's setting it in.
He's stepping in. He's turning him over. It's hooked in deep. Will Adam Bomb submit? Will he submit? He submitted, yes. Oh, wow. Unreal. Bret the Hitman Hart successful here on Coliseum Video. What a tremendous match.
Well, I don't particularly like this guy, Stan Lane, but you always have to give credit where credit's due. Bret the Hitman Hart once again hung in there and took it to the opponent, stayed with it till he got his opportunity and took full advantage of it. That has made him a champion in the World Wrestling Federation time after time.
Hey, Coliseum Video. Hey, y'all, watch out, because the Quake's back in the WWF. I'm going to see you guys soon.
Earthquake, that was fascinating, and I will be holding my breath to see you on Coliseum Video. Yeah, right. Anyway, here we go. We got all sorts of stuff here. We got schedules. We got the mechanical room. You know what's in there, Russ?
What?
The mechanical stuff. That's why it's the mechanical room.
Oh, no kidding.
Over here, we got some stuff. Drabble. That's a funny cartoon. Kills me, that Drabble. Come on. We're going to go in the videotape library. Now, they got videotapes dating back to the 1920s, the 1850s, the 1740s. Heck, they probably got stuff from the Mayflower. Home movies and all. You know, people had them big pilgrim hats and stuff and those funny buckle shoes. Anyway, come on. Now, back here in charge of this piece of, this piece of building, anyway, is John Arnold. And personally, I don't trust any man with two first names. Now, he's got all these mountains of tapes that he has to watch guard over, and he has to get them out when they need to make footage and stuff like that. John Arnold, come here, come here.
Hey, Johnny, how are you?
Speak into the microphone.
Okay.
Into the microphone.
Okay.
Very good. You have any Odd Couple reruns back here?
No.
Mod Squad?
No.
I never liked them anyway. Listen, why don't you explain into the microphone, explain to the people about what you do back here.
Well, Johnny, what you're looking at here is 20 years of wrestling history.
Fascinating.
Everything that happened over the last 20 years in the WWF is right here. We've got Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, anything you want to look at. All of the matches are in a computer database.
Fascinating. Really is.
They're all here.
See you, John. Watch this. He's going to get squished. He's going to get squished. It's great. Back up. Hurry up before we get caught. Get caught. I'll get in trouble. This way, Russ. Come on. Let's come down here. Edit 2. Edit 2. All sorts of stuff goes on in Edit 2. I think I hear John Arnold screaming. It's great. Edit 2. Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hi, how are you?
What are you guys doing in here?
Johnny Polo, how you doing? We're pre-building bumpers for Mania.
What are you doing?
Some bumpers for Mania.
Bumper cars. You guys have bumper cars in here?
No.
They don't know what they're doing. Come on in, Russ. Russ, this is the lovely Rita. Come here. Notice how Rita's hair looks orange on camera. Over here, we have the guy with possibly the silliest haircut in the entire building. Look at this thing. Just strands of hair hanging off the back of his head. He's got Coke bottle bottoms for glasses. And over here, Kevin Bacon, folks. Kevin Bacon, Oscar-winning actor, on the phone, probably calling one of his many girlfriends. Look at him. Is that...
Hey, the wife, please.
He has a wife. That wasn't his girlfriend. I was kidding. Right here's the couch. They must have known I was coming. Otherwise, they'd have been on the couch sound asleep because nobody does any work around here. Let's keep going this way. Anyway, from here, we got more important stuff to do. But right now, I got to throw it to a Doink Randy Savage match, and it is a beauty. So we'll be back in a little bit. Then you'll probably have to see Gorilla Monsoon in between. And, well, you know, I kind of like the Gorilla. But then you'll get to come back and see more Johnny Polo taking you on the big tour of the facility. See you in a few. Ooh, I like this outfit. That's a nice jacket that Macho Man's got on. He's got some sporty wardrobe stuff going on.
Boy, he certainly does. Might be a little colorblind, though, do you think?
Don't like the cowboy hat. Never had, never will. Ew.
A Macho Man fan. There are millions, literally, all over the world.
Millions what?
Millions of Macho Man fans.
You think so?
Oh, no question.
All over the world?
All over the world.
You think there are more Macho Man fans or Johnny Polo fans worldwide?
Certainly you jest.
Yeah, you're right. I know there's got to be way more Johnny Polo fans.
Standing ovation here in Columbus for the man who has just about done it all here in the World Wrestling Federation, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Look at that look, Gorilla. That's scary.
He needs psychiatric help.
He's got a yo-yo in his hand. He's not very good at it. You know, the Columbus Arena is very odd, Gorilla. Right in the middle of a mall. Big giant mall, big convention center. It's all smack dab, all one giant thing.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, it's actually pretty good because you can do your shopping. Oh, there's that referee, Joey Marella. Anyway, you can do your shopping and go right to the matches. That Joey Marella is the worst referee.
Don't you think that that's a very unique opportunity for folks and a very unusual set of circumstances to have facilities like that? I think it's great.
Actually, I guess it is kind of nice now that you mention it. But I want to talk about Joey Marella. He's a bum. What a bum referee he is.
Ooh, obviously, you've never had an opportunity to referee, have you?
I'm a great referee, Gorilla.
I can only prove that by being able to see that. So far, you haven't shown me anything.
I would have been as good a referee as Mr. Perfect was in WrestleMania 10.
Oh, please.
Equally as good.
Macho Man finally getting rid of all the extracurricular stuff, and we're going to get underway here. No one will deny the ability of Doink. We've seen him do some tremendous wrestling moves. He's got obviously a outstanding background for amateur wrestling, but he'll get pushed to the limit here. Macho Man, former WWF champion, former Intercontinental champion.
I think Doink was former Ringling Brothers champion.
Wouldn't surprise me. Looking for a clean break. I don't think we'll get one. Well, we didn't, but Doink didn't connect with that roundhouse left. Took him about 3.5 seconds to deliver it.
He was a little slow in his timing here. But that's the thing, early on in the match, you got to get your timing down, Gorilla. You got to warm up. You got to get the juices flowing, the gears rolling.
How do you prepare, Johnny Polo? How would you, as a manager here in the World Wrestling Federation, prepare one of your cohorts to meet Randy Savage?
Now, wait a minute. Just before we go any further, what do you mean cohorts? That implies some sort of notoriety, some sort of negativity. And look, attack from behind. Macho Man's regular backbiting style.
Doink came very close to ramming his own head into the steel post. I think he's looking for the train here, or the tent. Macho Man inviting him back in. He's a little disturbed, literally and figuratively.
You know, I wouldn't say that too loudly, Gorilla. He may hear you. See right there, come on.
No, the action needs to take place inside the ring, Doink.
Doink is scared of no man. You know, I bet the Macho Man was scared of clowns when he was a kid.
You think so?
Were you?
No, not really.
I like clowns. They were neat. I like when they had a little
It's
clown
not hard to understand. You are one.
Be quiet.
Hard into the corner, but no. Telegraphed that move. Macho Man spied it.
And Doink back to the floor. Very wise maneuver.
Savage right out over the top rope after him. And now it's a foot race. Referee stepping in immediately.
That's the first good thing Joey Marella's ever done.
To put the action where it belongs, inside the squared circle. I haven't seen Doink even attempt, Johnny Polo, to use any of his wrestling expertise.
You know why, Gorilla? Because he's psyching the Macho Man out. He's playing a little cat and mouse. You know how volatile the Macho Man is. All you got to do is upset him a little bit, and the Macho Man blows his cool, and then he's not nearly as effective, and that's what Doink is trying to do.
Well, he does have a very short fuse. Everyone knows that.
Incredibly short. I would say I would say his fuse is shorter than Skylo Low.
Oh, please. Referee counting once again. There's only a 5 count there before disqualification. Boy, was he close. He got up over 4, and now it's lefts and rights by both parties. Doink with a... Oh, nice reversal by Savage. Backdrop of beauty.
And he's out to the floor.
Why did they even bother to put the ring up?
Wait a minute, Macho Man's out after him.
Oh, right into the steel steps, face first.
That'll ring your chimes.
Well, the makeup's not going to protect you there.
Well, now Doink's trying to escape into the ring.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, things like that backfire.
See what happens, Gorilla? He caught the Macho Man off guard. He got the Macho Man upset. He made him blow a gasket, and boom, he caught him. That's the best way to defeat the Macho Man. You got to upset him.
Macho Man right at the feet of the lovely Mike McGurk.
I don't see any guys sitting there.
No, that's our ring announcer. Her name is Mike.
Why she got a guy's name?
Well, it's a long story.
Well, tell me. We got time. We got a whole show to do, Gorilla.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, look at this. Perched up on a top turnbuckle. Very dangerous move, but it worked for him.
The high-flying clown. Just like he's right off the trapeze, Gorilla, right off the high wire.
Caught the Macho Man right in the lower lumbar and kidney area.
That's the best place to punch a guy, right in the kidneys.
Well,
that's where it really hurts.
Later on in his career, Macho Man will have to pay for that somewhere down the line. You know, you, Johnny Polo, you're young right now, but sooner or later, as time goes by, you can't fool Mother Nature. You have to pay for all the things that you do.
I got plenty of money. I can pay for anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about that kind of payment.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the pain that you're going to have to endure in later years.
Oh, what pain?
If you live that long.
What pain will I have to endure?
Oh, that's right. You didn't have much of a career inside the ring, did you?
Great career. I'm undefeated, 2-0. Beat the 1-2-3 Kid, beat Marty Jannetty. I'm undefeated, Gorilla.
Gee, what a claim to fame.
Undefeated. Doesn't matter how many matches.
In 2 matches.
But I'm undefeated.
On the outside now, the Doinkster with a blatant choke, walking right on the throat of Randy Savage.
It's not a choke unless you keep it for more than a 5 count, Gorilla.
It's a choke the minute you do it.
No, it's not. Well, it's not illegal anyway.
Oh.
Nice boot. Right on the money.
Might have made about a 30-yard field goal with that.
He could have.
Doink's hair becoming a little unraveled here. And the Macho Man is becoming rapidly unraveled.
How do you think Doink acquired all those wrestling skills?
Obviously, he had an outstanding amateur background somewhere along the way. You know, you don't pick those up waiting for the bus.
I wonder where he went to college at. You think he went to college, Gorilla?
I don't know that.
You think he's an Olympic wrestler?
Would not like to speculate on that.
Speculate, Gorilla.
This guy may be a refugee from some mental institution.
Now, wait a minute. Why would he be a refugee? You mean like an escapee?
Yeah.
How about an escapee from an institute for the criminally insane?
That's possible. Macho Man getting hammered here in the corner. Referee finally getting Doink to back up. You know, anytime you're hanging in the ropes, your opponent is supposed to turn loose.
Macho Man gone up to the high rent district.
Oh, no, Doinkster was waiting for him. Nailed him right in the old proverbial breadbasket.
Played him like a fiddle, Gorilla. Saw it coming, anticipated, and boom, right in the gut.
And plants him right near the corner, and Doinkster now going to the outside to do some elevated work of his own.
He's setting up for the whoopee cushion. Here comes the whoopee cushion, Gorilla.
Boy, he wasted a lot of time up there and paid the price for it.
Nobody home on the whoopee cushion.
Well, how long was he going to telegraph that move? Even you could have got out of the way of that, Johnny Taylor.
Right over the top, Gorilla.
Doinkster on his back on the concrete. And Savage, oh, this could go either way here. If you make it, great. If you miss it, goodbye. He made it.
Doink's out.
He's out.
He's out of it, Gorilla.
Look at how nice that hair was laid out there.
Very pretty. Here comes Doink number 2.
What's he looking for?
Doink number 2, Gorilla.
Give me a break.
Macho Man should have brought help. Always bring an ally, Gorilla. That's why you need someone like Johnny Polo there.
You never know. You got to keep your eyes open all the time. Never know how many doinks are going to show up from the backside. Which doink is that?
That's doink number... I don't have any numbers. You can't really tell.
Well, I know in more than one occasion I've seen at least 4 of them.
4?
4.
That's a lot of doinks, Gorilla.
Referee doesn't have a clue here as to what's transpired, and neither, for that matter,
Look, the other
Savage.
doink's got him by the legs, Gorilla.
Oh, give me a break.
Macho Man's going to get counted out. That's it.
He did, in fact, get counted out. And look at that, holding on for dear life. That other doink, whoever it
Here
is.
is your winner as a result of the countout, Doink the Clown.
Savage still trying to figure out what's gone down here. We may have a reversal of this situation, Johnny Polo, if in fact the Macho Man can relate to the referee what's gone down here and substantiate it in some way.
How are you going to substantiate
Well,
it, Gorilla?
drag the other doink out there.
That doesn't prove anything. Not in my book.
It doesn't, huh?
I think it was the same doink that did everything.
One doink getting hammered, the other one obviously still underneath the ring. And now doink number 1 or number 2, all the way back, almost in the locker room area. They're all out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind. What's going on now, Gorilla?
Well, we're waiting here to get some kind of a disposition on this one. So far, it's been a count out, and the doinkster's been declared the winner.
Why would it be anything but that?
Well, because there's too many doinks out there.
Well, how many doinks are you allowed to have?
Just 1.
Why?
Macho Man returning with the referee, and without doink. Go find the other one, Randy. Take a look. Take a peek-ski under the ring there. Who knows what's under there? Fans at ringside telling the referee there was at least 2 doinks.
Well, there certainly wasn't 3, Gorilla. Let's not conjure up any falsehoods here.
Oh, Savage found him. He's dragging him out by his leg. There's another doink.
But he didn't interfere in the match, Gorilla.
Oh, he did not.
No.
Only held on to Savage's leg while it was counted out. Give me a break.
Did not. Hey, Macho threw him in just to throw him back out.
I do believe we could possibly have a reversal of the decision here.
No, it would not be fair. Leave it like it is.
Truth and justice prevailing.
A veritable miscarriage of justice, to quote yourself there, Gorilla.
I suppose you think it was fair that 2 doinks were involved.
Hey, Macho should have got a second Macho.
Another tremendous matchup here on Coliseum Home Video. Hope you certainly enjoyed it.
Moving right along, folks. Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize for Johnny Polo. You know, we just got John Arnold, our tape librarian, out of there at the last split. It reminded me of the 10 Commandments when the old lady almost got crushed when the 2, well, you know what I'm talking about. That was an epic, and John Arnold is an epic here in the World Wrestling Federation. We certainly wouldn't want to lose them. But talking about Johnny Polo, here's a prime example of, you know, everybody's put on this earth for a purpose, even if to be a horrible example. And Johnny Polo, you resemble that remark. Well, we're going to take a look now at 2 guys that really are superstars here in the World Wrestling Federation. Macho Man Randy Savage, 2 times holder of the WWF title, Intercontinental Champion. He's done it all here in the World Wrestling Federation. And another individual who they are now calling the Ladder Man, referring to the undisputed Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon. We caught these 2 guys when they didn't think anybody else was paying attention. Coliseum cameras were. Take a look.
Hey, brother. How you doing, Razor?
Better than you, Chico.
Oh, no, you can only do as good as me, right?
I'll take a tie with you.
All right, a tie is cool, too.
You know, Mosh, with this gold, I knew a lot of good things coming, brother. They're coming from all over.
Exactly. When you're on the top of the mountain, everybody wants to replace you. They want to knock you off the top of the mountain, but you've been handling everybody one at a time.
You know, I guess maybe guys like us, we do whatever it takes to keep what we want.
Battle against all odds, Do whatever it takes. Get knocked down 5 times, get up 6.
Hey, what are they gonna do to guys like us that has not already been done?
Every time you say that, I get chills. You know that? Because that's what we're all about, and we are the survivors, and people like us, we end up doing good anyhow against all odds.
You know, who would ever thought it? Macho and machismo side by side.
Side by side, doing the thing individually and together. Yeah, divide and conquer is what we do best. Is that right or wrong?
I'm with you, Mach.
Someday you're gonna give me a shot at the title, Razor. Aha! Brother! All
Be an
right.
honor, man.
Good luck, brother.
Be
Buena
an honor.
suerte.
Gracias, man.
Okay, good, brother.
Big smile indeed on the kisser of reigning Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon. But Razor, you are so right, and Macho Man knows this better than anyone else. When you are a title holder here in the World Wrestling Federation, you are in fact a marked man. And as you can tell by their conversation, both of those guys obviously hooked on phonics. Well, we've got an interesting matchup coming right now. Razor Ramon, the ladder man, taking on the Hellraiser from Helsinki, Ludwig Borga. What a beauty.
Weighing 289 pounds, from Miami, Florida, here is World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, Razor Ramon.
You know, I was born in Miami.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. And I got out of there as fast as I could.
Was that before or after Razor beat you up?
You know, everybody wants to be a comedian, Lane. Everybody.
You know, Razor Ramon has the gold around the waist, Ted, but he does not have the gold that usually adorns his neck. All the gold chains are conspicuously absent from the bad guy. I wonder where they are.
Oh, you mean that Mr. T starter kit that he used to wear? Well, maybe he took my advice and realized, hey, you know, if you ain't got enough to wear, then don't wear any of it.
As he removes the belt from around his waist, Ludwig Borga, an intense look on his face. He wants nothing more than to take the Intercontinental belt away from Razor Ramon, and he will have his chance here shortly.
You know, Razor Ramon is a very, very good athlete. I'm not going to take that away from him. You know, he grew up tough, you know, on the street fighting, but he's in the ring against a very seasoned wrestler.
Look at this. They're wasting no time, Ted. Obviously, animosity already brewing between the two. I don't think Ludwig Borga wants to get into a street fight type situation, even though he was a very accomplished boxer.
Well, I don't think Razor Ramon's used to having anybody stand right up to him. I kind of like this.
This capacity crowd here chanting USA as they lock up collar and elbow. Oh, wow, look at the power. Look at the power of Ludwig Borga.
Did you see that, Lane?
Oh, I certainly did. That is impressive, I must say. Razor Ramon about 2-3 inches perhaps taller than Ludwig Borga. Razor Ramon around 6'6", but Borga obviously with a weight advantage here, up around the 285-pound mark, and I tell you what, he just powered the bad guy right out of the ring.
What do you think of that, Mr. Machismo? That'll take you down a couple notches.
They lock up, tie up one more time. Test of strength here, look at
that. I'm loving this, Stan Lane. I am loving it.
Razor Ramon appears to be somewhat surprised by the awesome display of strength being shown here by Ludwig Borga. Obviously, he does not want to match power moves with Borga.
He's not used to being in the ring with somebody that's powerful.
Vicious uppercut.
Wow.
Look at this power.
What, can you believe that?
Razor Ramon hoisted high above the head of Borga here.
Look at the expression on his face.
He's being choked. Come on, referee. Referee calling for the break. Oh. Wow, Ludwig Borga definitely ahead on points here in the early going. Razor Ramon is going to have to drop back and punt. I tell you, side headlock now by Borga, cranking on it hard.
The Razor's not showing much machismo at the moment, is he, Lane?
I think he's having a little difficulty figuring out what kind of offense to go on here against Borga. Once again, finds himself on his backside.
It's even got you speechless, Lane. How about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, I'm shocked. I've never seen the bad guy having this much trouble in the early goings of a match. Look at this.
Come on, let's hear it now, Lane. You're always such a cheerleader for Mr. Machismo. Come on, tell me how great he is now.
Ludwig Borga taunting and teasing the bad guy for a test of strength here. I don't think this is the right thing to do here. He's obviously been overpowered so far, and once again, Borga is displaying that awesome power and puts the bad guy down on his knees. This sold-out capacity crowd has the building reverberating with the chant, Razor, Razor. And I think Ted is just what he may need to kickstart that engine and get some offense going here.
Well, he needs to do something pretty soon because thus far in this match, it's all been Ludwig.
Once again, down on his knees now, just took a big knee to the bread basket, which put him down once again. Can you imagine the awesome grip of Ludwig Borga? Look at the tricep muscles here going into play.
I tell you what, I'm loving this. Razor Ramon on his knees with grimace on his face. It's great.
Well, don't count the bad guy out yet, Ted. He's back on his feet now. One more time. Perhaps he should drive a knee into Borga. Oh, takes a knee. There you go. He's fighting fire with fire now. He's putting those big size 15s into Borga. Look at this. Oh, look at the power there. What a suplex. No. Clothesline. Puts Borga down, and now Borga is headed for greener pasture hills. He's going to take a powder outside the ring. What do you think about that, DiBiase?
I think he's just rolled out to collect himself. I think he got maybe a little bit overconfident.
Yeah, Ludwig Borga with a look of amazement on his face now. Finally, Razor Ramon fought fire with fire, started delivering his own barrage of kicks and put Borga outside the ring.
Well, you have to give credit where credit is due, and Razor Ramon is from South Miami. He is from a street fighting background. You've got to be competitive. You've got to always keep going, and this guy always seems to.
Look at this, Ted. He's going to try to suplex him outside the ring.
Oh,
no. Wow, he couldn't quite get him. That would be horrible if he got him. Oh, no. If he got suplexed on the concrete floor, he'd be all over. Look at this. Reversal. And Borga suplexed inside the squared circle. Going for a cover here. Doesn't hit the leg, though. Only got a 1 count. Can you imagine what would have happened if the bad guy would have been suplexed outside the ring onto that steel rail? Huh?
Wouldn't it have been great?
I shudder to think. Ludwig Borga with a series of big, massive forearms to the base of the neck of the bad guy and has him in a bad way once again here on Coliseum Video.
Like I was saying earlier, Lane, you know, you can't ever underestimate a man like Razor Ramon. You can't ever get overconfident in a match with him because he's one of those type of guys, when you think he's down and he's beat, he pulls something, you know, from deep inside and he keeps coming at you. And if you're a competitor, the way I was a competitor, you never take anything for granted.
That's why the bad guy is the Intercontinental Champion, the undisputed Intercontinental Champion, I might add. Oh, look at that headbutt. But I tell you what, he's going to have to find something deep down inside to hold on to it because that's Ludwig Borga is most impressive in this matchup. Oh, he telegraphed that. Going for a backdrop, telegraphed it. Borga with a big body slam now on Razor. Puts him down hard, hitting the ropes now. What's this going to be? Drops the elbow right across the throat area of Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon is a man who, in addition to being able to dish it out, can take a great deal.
He missed that one, Ted. Nobody home.
Like I said, he can take a great deal of punishment.
Will Razor Ramon have enough now to mount an offense as he shoots a right, another right to the side of the jaw of Ludwig Borga. Irish whip now into the ropes. Ducked under a clothesline there. Took a clothesline. Razor Ramon just looking just a little bit slower than usual, Ted. I think the onslaught that he sustained early on in the match has definitely slowed the bad guy down. Ludwig Borga, high-risk maneuver here. Wow, he caught him with a big clothesline. Took Razor Ramon clear across the ring with that.
Now he needs to go in for the kill right now, Stan Lane. See, he's wasting.
No. Razor Ramon's leg was definitely...
he beat him.
No.
He beat him.
Razor Ramon's foot on the ropes.
No, wait a minute. The referee counted 3, Lane.
No, he's pulling down the hand.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, come on, referee. You saw the foot. He's saying no. I think Ludwig Borga thinks he's won the match. The referee explaining to him that Razor Ramon's foot
This is crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
You can't do that. I mean, how can you ring the bell, raise the guy's hand, and say, whoops, I was wrong?
The match must continue.
Yes, the match must continue, ladies and gentlemen, as well it should. Ludwig Borga is incensed. He cannot believe he thought he had the 3 count. He thought he had the IC title in hand. Going for a side, perhaps a backbreaker. No, side suplex there.
Come on now, finish him off.
Oh, got a 2.5 count there. Razor Ramon, I tell you what, had the presence of mind to know where he was and put that foot on the rope. Just took a vicious uppercut to the rib area there.
Well, in my mind, Razor Ramon is already a very fortunate man.
Wow. Look at that. Here's your chance, Razor Ramon. Picks him up, belly to back suplex, and dumps Borga. Now Ramon going for a cover. Only a 2 count.
Very fortunate, Razor Ramon. This match should be over, Lane. It should be over. The referee counted 3. It should be done deal.
Razor Ramon still somewhat groggy. What's this going to be?
Oh, no.
Is he setting him up for a superplex? If he's successful here, ladies and gentlemen, this could be all over for Borga. Will he have a streak? Oh, yes, he does! Oh, tremendous impact. And Borga is not even moving. He could be out, Ted.
That could do it right there.
That was a picture-perfect suplex. I was a little bit concerned that Razor... Oh, look! We know what that means, Ted DiBiase. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the Razor's Edge coming up.
Well, I don't like the guy. I already think that he should be beat. But if he puts this move on the guy, it is definitely all over. I've never seen anybody get up from this maneuver.
He's calling for it. They want to see it. Oh, no, the referee just got kicked in the face. Oh, my, the referee's down. Razor Ramon. Oh, look at this. What's Shawn Michaels doing in there? Oh, no. Shawn Michaels just struck Razor Ramon in the back of the head with the Intercontinental belt. Referee is still down, but he's perhaps got his senses enough to come up. Everyone is down inside the ring.
How's that song go, Lane? I get by with a little help from my friends.
Look at that. The Intercontinental belt that was used to knock out the bad guy still laying inside the ring.
Come on, Ludwig. Just roll over and cover him.
This crowd chanting Razor. The bad guy is unconscious. Ludwig Borga coming around now. The referee is trying to make his feet. What will happen here? Oh, my. Borga's crawling over for the cover.
The bad guy's out. He is totally out. Come on, Ludwig, just cover him. Just cover him.
Will Borga make it?
Come on, referee.
He's on him. He's got
That's
an
it.
arm
Now count, referee,
draped
count.
across the chest.
1,
2. Oh, no, this is terrible. Ludwig Borga has defeated Razor Ramon. The referee did not see what happened.
We have a new Intercontinental champion.
Oh, I hate to see this.
That is fantastic.
Gross miscarriage of justice here.
No, it's true. It makes up for what happened earlier in the match. I mean, the guy had it won already.
Oh, this is terrible. This is horrifying. I can't believe this. The people cannot believe it. They are in shock. Ludwig Borga with the Intercontinental belt hoisted high above his head.
Not only did Razor Ramon get beat, he got beat twice in one match.
Oh, that's terrible. Beaten with his own belt, ladies and gentlemen. Struck hard in the back of the head by Shawn Michaels, who rolled in and out so fast the referee did not see it. But you saw it here on Coliseum Video. Everyone, Ted, knows what really happened.
Well, you know, like I've said so many times before, Lane, they don't want to know how.
Hey,
in the end, they
now
just want to know.
Wait a minute, just a second. Here's some other referees that did see what happened. Perhaps we'll have a reversal here.
Here we go. More of this biased officiating by the World Wrestling Federation. I had to put up with this stuff when I was wrestling. I can't stand it.
All 3 referees conferring
now. No, they're not gonna.
What will happen here? The referees are conferring inside the ring. Will they change the decision?
Now, wait a minute. I mean, the referee, this is twice in
Earl
one.
Hebner calling the ring announcer. What will happen? Awaiting the decision anxiously.
The referee has reversed.
Yes!
His
No!
decision.
Oh, yes!
I can't believe it.
I certainly can.
Champion, Razor
No. No.
Yes, as well as should. Razor Ramon now. Opening up on Ludwig Borga. Oh, yes. A barrage of rights and lefts, and now Razor has the belt.
He said, oh, there's your champion.
He just screamed Borga.
Champion, right? Pick up the belt, smack the guy with it. I mean, the guy was stunned.
Razor Ramon has both belts. Razor Ramon has both Intercontinental belts. The undisputed belt and also the bogus belt that he was hit with.
Well, I feel sorry for Ludwig Borga. Here's the guy. He won the match twice in one match. And he got Stripped, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
What a fitting climax to an unbelievable match here on Coliseum Video. Ladies and gentlemen, Razor Ramon, the decision was reversed. Razor Ramon is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Look at Ludwig, Kent. I mean, he's stunned. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it. I can't believe it either, Stan Lane. That's what I call biased, very biased officiating in the World Wrestling Federation.
Johnny Polo back, and now we're gonna go to one of my favorite parts of this whole tour. We're gonna go inside the studio. That's where they film all kinds of neat stuff. Come on this way. Right here, Russ. See this sign? Do not enter. You see it, don't you? Is that camera heavy on your back, Russ?
Not for me, not as much as I work out, Johnny.
You're a tough guy, Russ. Come on in. Do not enter. That sign has never stopped Johnny Polo. We're going right in, and we're gonna see what the heck is going on. Come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up. Bob, what are you doing here?
Shh. Lord Alfred's doing a documentary on the Battle of Waterloo.
Whoa, that sounds interesting.
And to the right
Let's
of
listen
him
to Lord Alfred
was
Hayes.
Lord Marlborough. He was seated upon a jet.
Look at the footwear in Lord Alfred.
These armies.
What are you cutting for? We're trying to make a little footage here, Lord Alfred. We're backstage here at the World Wrestling Federation studios. We're getting some behind-the-scenes stuff. I didn't mean to interrupt your documentary. That thing was fascinating. I have never been that enthralled in my whole career, Lord Alfred.
Just one moment, Polo. I didn't ask you to come barging in here, insulting my people, my staff.
I'm not insulting, Alfred. In fact, I want to show everybody, look at the sporty footwear on Lord Alfred Hayes. Do you ever see something so nice?
Well, that's because I was jogging this morning with President Clinton.
Sure you were, Alfred. Anyway, look, behind the scenes, we got cameramen, we got stage hands.
Will somebody remove this fellow from the studio?
We got all kinds of, hey, you, what do you make doing this job? What do you make an hour? Look at it. What is this, a teddy bear in his pocket? Get out of here. I can do this job. Here, give me the headset. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go to Lex Luger now. We caught him behind the scenes at one of the matches recently.
Now then,
I'm gonna work the camera. Lord Alfred, ready, take!
Napoleon was a champion.
You know, training's an important part of my life, but I don't just train to look good. Here on the World Wrestling Federation, it's a matter of survival, and I'm always training to be my best. I encourage all you watching at home to do the same thing. Always train, always try to be the best person you can be.
Lex Luger set to square off here for the IC belt. Intercontinental Championship is on the line here.
You know, a lot of athletes, just because they graduate from college doesn't mean that they're intelligent. You know, they let a lot of those guys kind of slide through.
Well, Lex Luger didn't do any sliding. He was a star athlete on the University of Miami Hurricanes football team, went on to play pro football in Canada and in the U.S. And you know what I hope? I hope that Diesel will stay right where he is right now and not interfere in this match at any point. And let's just see who the better man is, Shawn Michaels or Lex Luger.
Now why would you already be inferring or think that Diesel would interfere in this match at all?
Well, because I've seen him do it time and time again, that's why. Oh, look at the power of Lex Luger. Oh! Wow. Starting things off already with a tremendous display of power. Oh, come on. I didn't see any hair being pulled, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, I figured that. Well, the referee didn't. Listen to the crowd. They are chanting USA. The only man, Ted DiBiase, to body slam the 600-pound Yokozuna. Side headlock by Lex Luger. And look at the strength. The crushing strength of Lex Luger here. This will give you cauliflower ears and a heartbeat.
Yes, I can't deny that Lex Luger is very, very strong, Stan Lane, but it takes a lot more than just strength to be a winner in the World Wrestling Federation.
Look at Shawn Michaels trying to power out of it. He's making a little bit of an effort now to power out into a top wrist lock, but look at this. Lex Luger is just too strong. Not a chance. He's shot in down to the right, but he is hanging on tenaciously to that side headlock. Look at that. Look at the tremendous definition, the musculature of Lex Luger. Spends countless hours in the gym.
Shawn Michaels at this point is more or less testing the parameters. See Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lex Luger just bowled over Shawn Michaels and sent him all the way out through the ropes to the floor.
Well, as I started to say, Stanley, he was testing the strength of Lex Luger, and I think he better quit testing the strength and go on. He's got to realize now that Shawn Michaels is no dummy. He wouldn't be the Intercontinental Champion if he wasn't. But he's got to realize now that he's got to use some finesse. He cannot match this man. You know, pound for pound, move for move, he's got to outthink him.
Well, good point, Ted. Obviously, the power is in the court of Lex Luger, no doubt about that, and that's been proven here already on Coliseum Video right here this match.
Can we get these people to shut up a little bit?
These people are fueling the fire of the man made in the USA as Shawn Michaels takes the arm, windmills it, cranked on it, look, reverse. Look. Once again, power displayed by Lex Luger when he took the arm of Shawn Michaels, cutting for a complete flip.
Well, at this point, Lex Luger looks like he has the advantage. He does obviously have the advantage. But you know, Shawn Michaels being the champion and staying the champion as he has, he's thinking right now. Sometimes it takes a little while to get that game plan rolling. But mark my word, Shawn Michaels is thinking of a way to take advantage of this match, and he will.
As Shawn Michaels drives a series of elbows, forearms to the side of the head of Lex Luger. Lex takes a clothesline.
Oh!
Shawn cannot slay Lex Luger. Wow! Lex Luger impresses me more each and every week. He blocked the body slam of Shawn Michaels and then scooped up Shawn like he weighed 100 pounds.
I think I need to have a talk with this boy.
Where's he going now?
Now, wait a minute.
Now watch out, Lex. Oh, now look at that.
I told you he'd find a way to take the advantage.
Well, Lex Luger, ladies and gentlemen, made a mistake. He should never have followed Shawn Michaels outside the ring because he put himself in jeopardy. He was between Shawn Michaels and the Diesel Man, and he paid the price for it right there.
Yes, you should never turn your back on your opponent.
In a game of cat and mouse, Shawn Michaels went outside the ring and lured Lex Luger outside with him. And now Lex Luger is being pounded on by Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
Now we find out who has the endurance.
Shawn Michaels working on the lower lumbar area of Lex Luger. Whoa! Came crashing down hard there off the ropes. Going for a pin here. This may be premature. Oh, yes. No way you're going to pin Lex Luger. Not yet, anyway. You've got to wear the big man down. Lex Luger Irish whip into the ropes. Shawn Michaels coming off. Big elbow. Puts Lex Luger down again. Series of high impact maneuvers here by Shawn Michaels. But only a 1 count. Reverse chin lock now. Check that ref. It looks like it might be a choke.
That's not a choke. It's a reverse chin lock, just like you said.
It looks like it's on the throat to me.
Shawn Michaels showing us a little bit now why he is champion. Wear him down. Wear your opponent down. He can't match him in strength, so he's got to hold him down, or attempt to hold him down anyway, in this hold and try to wear him down.
That's a very good point. No matter how tall your opponent is, if you take him down, break him down to the mat, he is the same height you are. Look at the mug on Diesel. I mean, he scares me, you know? I have never seen the man smile.
Well, looking at him and looking at you, I can understand why he scares you.
Thanks a lot. Check that hole, referee. Lex Luger in excruciating pain right now. This crowd admonishing Lex Luger to come out of this hole. USA is reverberating through the arena.
We gotta get these people to shut up. I can't stand it. We all know where we are.
Lex Luger is struggling. He is trying to come up. He's trying to power up out of this reverse chin lock. He's up to 1 knee. Will he make it? Yes. He may drive an elbow to the midsection here. Yes.
Oh.
Wow, he's so powerful, so strong. Hits the ropes.
Oh, what a thrust kick.
He ran right headlong into a side savant kick. All right. Oh, it's close. Shawn Michaels displaying some martial arts expertise here on Coliseum Video.
Showing us all why he is the Intercontinental Champion of the World Wrestling Federation.
This could be a pile driver coming up here. Oh my, he's got him up. Lex Luger taking the feet, trying to block it. Yes!
Oh!
He backdropped Shawn Michaels. This could be the one chance Lex Luger has waited for. If he can reach down, if he can make himself come up. They're both down now. Who will be the first man up?
Well, I've got to say it, Stan Lane. Lex Luger is showing me some endurance here. He is showing me that he's... Oh, go to the eyes.
Took a thumb to the eye right there. Come on, ref. Oh! Oh, tit for tat. Shawn Michaels runs into the side.
Oh!
Wow. He hit the ring post with his shoulder. Wow, what a clothesline. Yes. Oh, yes. Lex Luger is ready now.
Come on, John.
Shawn Michaels shot in.
Come on, Shawn. Come on, Shawn.
Once again, Irish whip in the ropes. Look at
Oh, power slam.
Hooks the leg, one.
Kick.
Oh, I thought he had him. Oh, that was so close. Could not be any closer.
Come on, Shawn Michaels.
Into the turnbuckles. Oh, wow.
Oh!
He punted him.
Come on, referee.
That would have been a 60-yard punt.
Come on, referee.
If it would have been football. Look at the strength of Lex Luger. Those huge quadricep muscles. Powering.
All the way to the floor. Now that should be a disqualification, Stan.
Good Lord, I've never seen anything like that. You know, from years of squatting with over 600 pounds, Lex Luger has tremendous strength in those legs. What's this? Shawn has a belt. What's he gonna do? Where's he going?
What's he doing?
That chicken. He's leaving. Oh, I can't believe it. This is disgraceful.
No. It's smart.
Look. Turn around, Lex. Here comes Diesel. No.
I love it.
He ducked it.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Oh, wow. Diesel is in the ring. The big
No. Ah.
Lex Luger just nailed Diesel with that forearm that has the steel implant.
That should be.
What? Luger wins the match. But I'm afraid the belt does not change hands.
Exactly, Stan Lane.
Oh, that's a shame.
Enough to figure that out. And that thing that he's got in that elbow, Luger, that should be disqualification on him. He should be disqualified. He should be barred from wrestling. That is a foreign object in his elbow, and he should not be allowed to use it.
Hey, Double J here, fixing to do what I do best, and that's wrestle. And for you people on Coliseum Home Video, don't you ever forget my name. That's J-E-double-F. J-A-double-R-E-double-T. That's Double J now, Jeff Jarrett.
That Jeff Jarrett, boy, he's a hoot. Ow! Safe at third. Johnny Polo sliding right in, here in a master control. I would have to say this is the nerve center, the brainchild of the entire World Wrestling Federation production studio. Here's a picture of Lex Luger, some tape machines, all kinds of stuff. Come around this way, Russ. If you look in here, this is like a triple dimension shot, because here's my finger. See Johnny Polo's finger? It's in this TV. It's in the other. It's like a Magnavox commercial with John Cleese, where he goes, "What a Magnavox! And the television is smart television. Oh, pip, pip, oh, boy." Right here, we got the tape operator guy. How you doing in there, Sonny? He's not doing too good. We got all kinds of neat stuff, and obviously you can tell by the set. This is where they filmed Mania with that Toad Pettypoop guy, and I'll tell you what, it's a good show.
Can't do this without me. Mania's going on. You're not Todd.
Well, you know Bob De Niro yourself there, funny man.
I can lose a few pounds.
Listen, what I'm doing, George, I'm filming Coliseum Video. We're doing a thing where I'm taking this big tour all the way around the whole facility.
Very nice.
Would you like to be a part of it?
I sure do. When do we start?
Oh, we're starting right now.
Okay, let's go. Hello, welcome to Coliseum Home Video.
Well, where are we going to go, George? Make up a list.
There's a ton of places. There's a ton of places.
Make up a list.
The studio.
Funny bits, funny stuff. You make up some jokes. You be like the joke man, funny man, joke man.
Right now.
Go write them, George. We'll get back. This is it for me. I got to go now. I'm throwing it to Gorilla, and this is the last you'll see of Johnny Polo on this show.
How many segments? How many segments you want, Johnny?
Five segments. Anyway, this is the last you'll see of me. Rewind the tape, watch it over and over, because the hilarity does not stop, as you recall, as you watch the whole show. This is Johnny Polo saying goodbye.
All right, let's go.
Johnny Polo, I've got something for you. And Alfred, save every dime you can. And George, Try to get a real job, will you please? Well, we've got an interesting cage match coming up that we promised you earlier on, but before we get to it, our cameras go behind the scenes once again and show you James E. Cornette in preparation for the big matchup. Yokozuna needed help in this one. Let's see if he gets any.
Okay, you gotta remember, Yoko. Think confidence. You know you've squashed everybody in your path. They've lined all the superstars up one after another, and every single one you've knocked off just like ducks in a shooting gallery. And this is gonna be no different tonight. You gotta think about it. But remember the cage. It's a cage match. And Bret Hart's sneaky, and he's quicker than you are. He can go over the top, or he can go through the door. What you've gotta do is you've gotta get him down, wear him down, beat him down, take away his endurance. Then you gotta remember where the door is. While he's trying to climb over, you're gonna be able to go through the door. That's the way you're gonna win, Yoko. You've got to remember that. But confidence, determination. You are the man, you are the monster, and you are the champion, and you're going to stay that way.
Bonsai! Hello, everyone, and welcome to Augusta, Maine, the Civic Center for this tremendous World Wrestling Federation title matchup. Gorilla Monsoon along with Johnny Polo. Very unusual. You're taking a good look at it right now. The 15-foot-high steel cage. Coliseum Video's done it again, Johnny.
Man, this is going to be exciting. What a soiree we're at.
Well, say what you mean, Johnny. Spit it out.
I meant soiree, Gorilla. You had me befuddled and bamboozled. You gave me the wrong size chair here. This is way too little for me to be sitting on as we commentate on such a fabulous match. Yokozuna a little leery about getting into the cage, apparently.
Well, it's getting out that's important, not getting in. It's getting out. That's how the winner is decided.
Well, you know, it's got to be hard for a man of his size to scale the cage and come up, you know, go up one side and down the other.
He doesn't have much chance of doing that, I don't believe.
However,
there is another option. Go out the door. First one to reach the arena floor will be declared the winner. He is rather reluctant about stepping in there, isn't he?
Or it could just be a psych-out tendency, Gorilla. He could be using a little psychological warfare, which is a lot better than germ warfare, which was outlawed by the Geneva Convention.
Hitman wanting this capacity crowd to get with it. Get on the case of the big guy, get him in there.
How about you, Gorilla? Were you ever in any cage matches?
Unfortunately, too many to recall.
Wait a minute, Gorilla, we're underway now. Opening up with a big Pier 6 brawl.
Oh, Hitman with some powerful roundhouse rights. Going to work now on the breadbasket. That may be the weak spot on the big guy, but whoa.
Nothing doing. Went for a big cross body. Turned into a mighty slam.
Yoko now off the ropes. Elbow drop. Oh, the pool was empty. Luckily, the Hitman got out of it. You know, when you come down on your elbow like that, that funny bone at times is not too funny, is it?
No, not funny at all. Not even amusing. I would have to say it's not even humorous.
Oh, there goes Bret. He wants to make an early escape here. He's all the way up to the top. Yokozuna just getting to his feet now. Hitman with one leg over, and nope. Big guy caught him. Got a hold of that ham hock and is dragging him right back down there.
Right now, Yokozuna should yank him hard, and there he goes. Boom.
Slammed him right off the top rope.
See, that's the problem, Gorilla. If you go to get out of the cage too soon, before your opponent's weakened, if he grabs you, what a long distance he can toss you from the top of the cage back into the ring.
Well, that's the price you have to pay when you're a little bit premature. And in fact, Bret was that. But the Hitman, how can you deny this guy's credentials, Johnny Polo? He's done everything there is to do here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute, Yokozuna just missed a leg, Gorilla.
Well, he's missing everything. He doesn't miss lunch, though, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You know, Bret's been the Intercontinental Champion. He's been the WWF Champion. He's been co-holder of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team belts.
King of the Ring.
What is there left?
Manager.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any aspirations of being a manager.
It's a lot harder to be a manager, Gorilla, than it is to be a professional wrestler.
It is?
Yes. Book work, paperwork. You got to cash a lot of... Oh, wait, the headbutt was ineffective. Big drop kick. You know, you got to...
Oh, he just ran himself face first into the steel.
You know how hard it is to go to the bank every day and cash those checks, Gorilla?
No, I don't know how hard it is.
It's really not that hard.
Trouble is with you, you're trying to cash checks with other people's names on them.
Well, you know, I got disguises. I can actually make myself look like other people, so I can usually pull it off. Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to. I wouldn't do that, though.
Big guy dizzy ever since he hit the steel, but whoa, a headbutt. He unloaded with one. Both men reeling right now.
That's it. Yokozuna right for the door, but
he got
tripped him.
I think that's his only chance to go to the door, which is being manned by Danny Davis. And when you shout over to him, open it up, I'm coming, he's obliged to do so.
Hitman's just saying to forget it. He's going right at. No, maybe he's not. He's kind of dead.
He was thinking about it.
Maybe he thought better about it, just like before when he went up.
Oh, what a cheap shot.
What do you
of course,
mean?
there are no disqualifications in this match.
So then it's not really a cheap shot, is it, Gorilla?
Oh, yes, it is.
It's not if there's no disqualifications. In fact,
he did it again. Obviously very concerned about the abilities of Bret the Hitman Hart. Yokozuna pulling out all the stops here in order to retain his championship.
It would appear that Bret the Hitman Hart on the next WrestleMania album will be singing soprano.
What WrestleMania album is that? You're not on it, are you?
They want me to be. They want me to do a special guest rapping on it.
Yeah, who? You and Double J?
Double J could sing.
Not according to my book. I've never heard him utter one note.
You know, you just find out in the right place at the right time, Gorilla. It's
Yoko
timing.
headed for the gate here.
That's
Referee's
it.
got the door wide open.
It's over, Gorilla. It's over. There he goes.
One leg out. Here comes Bret. Oh! Turn around is fair play.
Now that is a cheap shot, Gorilla.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Out of your Yokozuna.
And take a look at that gander. Looks like a beached whale out there.
Look at the size of those thighs on Yokozuna. His thighs got to be 60 inches around. Bigger than that, probably.
You know, up here in Augusta, Maine, they're used to watching for those pothead whales.
You know, if Yokozuna finds out the mean things you're saying about him, he's going to be pretty offended, Gorilla.
Well, that won't bother me at all. I know what Fuji is all about. And Hitman now in the corner. Proper place to do the climbing.
A little slow, though. He's still nursing that injury.
Well, he's hurt. Got one leg over once again, and Yoko snatches him one more time, preventing the Hitman from getting that other leg over.
Oh, the Hitman's not going to get over the top right now, that's for sure.
Just when you think you've got your opponent where you want him, you find out you don't.
Bunch of right hands, and Bret already scrambled now. He's scrambling, Gorilla.
Well, he's got tremendous agility, but he's not showing it to me here right now. When you get one leg over there, boy, you should be just literally throwing yourself over the top.
Yeah, but Gorilla, you throw yourself and land on the cement floor. That's a 15-foot drop. You could break a bone there.
Is it not worth the gold to break a bone? I think it is.
Well, as long as it's not my bone, I guess it is. You know, if Jacques or Pierre, my Quebecers, if one of them had to break a bone so I could retain the gold belts, I would have to agree with you. But if it was my own bones, there's no way.
In other words, do as I say.
Yeah.
Not as I do.
Well, no, do what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.
Oh, that figures.
Well, you gotta, that's a good philosophy, Gorilla.
Both men are hurt right now, both men suffering. Yoko, of course, only one option for him, and that's through the gate. And if you're on the wrong side of the ring, highly unlikely that you would get over there in time to prevent the Hitman from stopping you.
I don't know why you don't think Yokozuna's going to be able to climb out.
Are you kidding? If he got halfway up, the whole cage would collapse.
It would not.
Just like a Tinker Toy said, it would fall into rubble.
Barney Rubble?
No, not Barney Rubble.
Fred Flintstone?
Hitman suffering here. I'm sure both of these guys did plenty of homework before this one. At least I know the Hitman did. Oh, he didn't miss that one.
Now Yokozuna's got his game down. Took him a little while. It took him a little while to get the gears rolling, but looks like he's moving along just fine now, Gorilla.
Yokozuna now crawling, literally, right there. The gate is wide open.
It's over. It's over.
Look at he can't get that big ham hock up there to get it over the bottom rope. Has to come to a standing position, and that literally wasted all the time. And the Hitman right on his case. But Yokozuna with another tremendous headbutt buys himself a little more time. Hitman is relentless, though.
Oh, he's biting him, Gorilla, for goodness sakes.
What's wrong with that?
It's illegal.
There's no disqualifications here.
It's not nice. It's unethical. It's immoral.
Sometimes you have to do some unorthodox things in a match of this nature in a 15-foot high steel cage. That just may be one of them.
Look at the big man. He's just he's wobbling, but he just refuses to leave his feet.
Clothesline out of desperation, sets the hit. You know, Yoko does things like that right out of the blue. His quickness enables him to do that. And just when you think you got him, you find out you're on your back. What's he waiting for now? The senior prom?
I think he wants to injure Bret Hart some more. I think he wants to put him away so he can get out with some ease, so he can walk out in style.
Well, that's the only way he's going to get out, is the walkout. Hard into the turnbuckle goes the Hitman.
Here comes
Here comes Yoko like a big freight train. Full steam ahead. Took him too long.
Nobody home.
Took him forever to do that. Look at this second turnbuckle. Yes.
A beautiful bulldog off the second rope, but Bret Hart's too hurt to capitalize on it himself.
Go out the door, Hitman. Tell Danny Davis to open it up.
Get up, Yoko. Get up.
No, he's going to go. Well, we can't tell now. There he goes. He's climbing again. I don't believe this. He could have went for the gate there.
Fuji.
Oh, no.
That's why you should always have a manager. Managers are so important.
Throw him out, Danny. Send him back to the locker room.
Can't send Mr. Fuji back.
What a disgrace he is for the Japanese people.
Are you kidding me? He's an institution. He's revered in Japan.
Yeah, he should be in an institution.
He's revered.
For the criminally insane.
Wow.
Those great emperors and great warriors are turning over in their grave, thinking about what Mr. Fuji is capable of doing.
They love Mr. Fuji, a former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion himself.
Oh, what a shot there.
You know, Mr. Fuji was a Tag Team Champions along with Professor Toru Tanaka, as well as Mr. Saito.
He certainly was.
In fact, I think they beat you and your partner for the belts,
No, they did not.
They probably did. Then you and
Uh-oh, here it comes. The devastating bonsai drop coming up here, courtesy of Yokozuna. He's up there, and Bret's out of there.
Fuji, tell Yoko he's not there anymore. Tell him.
Take a look, you big dummy.
Now Fuji's holding the door though, so he can't get out.
Come on. Hitman kicks it out of the way, but too late.
Yoko's got him. Yoko's got him.
Fuji's down. He should be out.
A volley of right hands. Bret goes to slide back out, but Yoko's got him.
All he's got to do is reach the arena floor with any part of his body, and it's over.
Yoko is holding on like a man repossessed.
This place is going crazy. Hitman just about there. Didn't make it.
He's not gonna, there's no way Yokozuna's gonna lose that grip.
But look at the fight in the Hitman. He is trying desperately.
It's a death grip Yokozuna's got on him. More biting, come on, Gorilla.
I like it.
You would.
Wow, Hitman came ever so close to reaching the arena floor here in the Civic Center in Augusta, Maine.
Close only works in cigarettes and hand grenades.
I thought it was horseshoes.
Well, one of the two.
You are a fountain of misinformation.
Exactly.
You resemble that remark.
You've been watching way too many Three Stooges, Gorilla.
How on earth you have brought the Quebecers to where they are today beats me to death, Johnny Polo.
Sheer brain power.
Obviously, they did it without you.
And I'd like to beat you to death. Sheer brain power is how I did it, Gorilla.
Oh, golden opportunity there. Yoko didn't realize how close he was to the door. He could have backed out of there.
I think he's a little woozy, Gorilla. He's back down. Now, as I was saying before about a tag team, you and your old partner, was it Killer Kowalski or somebody?
He was one of them.
You guys got beaten by Mr. Fuji and Toru Tanaka, didn't you?
Highly unlikely.
Oh, stop, Gorilla.
Check out the record books, Johnny Polo. Can you read?
Yes, I can read. Very literate. 1450 SAT, Gorilla.
Was that the time of day that you took it?
No. 1600's a perfect score out of 1450.
Hitman now could go for the gate. Where's he going? He's going in the wrong direction. He's determined to climb out over the top here. What a one-track mind here on Bret the Hitman. He would have had plenty of time to go to the gate, but no. Oh, once again, only one leg manages to get over the top of that 15-foot high steel cage, and he's obliged to come back. Well, Yokozuna, just like you, may have to see his orthodontist. There goes the Hitman again. This time, oh no! Just can't seem to get that left leg over.
Yes!
Oh, no.
Yes.
That'll take some of the starch out of you.
What a contest we're having here, girl. I can't believe we're giving this away to people in Coliseum Home Video.
What do you mean giving it away?
Well, am I receiving any profits from this?
Highly unlikely.
Well, then
You're
that's
lucky
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
here.
Then we're giving it away if I'm not receiving any loot.
Strained look on the face of Yokozuna as he heads for the gate once again.
A beaten but successful warrior as he heads out the door.
Kind
this
of
is it.
mumbling and stumbling.
This is it, Gorilla.
Look at him. He can't get it out once again. What's he reaching for? Oh, he's got the salt bucket. Why on earth was that left out there?
Symbolic. It's ceremonial, Gorilla.
Yeah, but it shouldn't play any part in the match.
It's not. It's laying on the ground.
Yeah, should be back in the locker room. Can't understand why Brett doesn't go over and get it.
Well, he just got thrusted in the throat. That's why.
He certainly did. Right in the esophagus. That'll give you a negative attitude. Yoko now with a scoop up, and whoa, did he drive him? Where's he going? Is he going to climb? No, I didn't think so. Off the ropes, a big splash, but no. Took him forever to get up. Didn't take long to come down.
No, 568 pounds times 9.8 feet per second. That's the force of gravity.
Will you stop?
I know all the intelligence stuff, Gorilla.
Look at that. Take a look to your left, Brett. The old oaken bucket is waiting for you.
It's not oak, it's mahogany.
Oh. And Yoko sees it, and now Yoko sees that Brett is, look at this. I can't understand for the life of me why the Hitman does not want to go through the gate.
Because he's a dummy. He's a big dummy.
Well, he's not a dummy.
Apparently he is, Gorilla.
Obviously, he got his mind set on one thing and one thing only. No! Oh, yes! Excedrin headache number 35 for the big guy. And once again, oh, a neck breaker and a beauty from the backside. But I think the Hitman came down hard, too, right on the back of his head as well. Now they're both laying there like they're taking sun, Johnny.
Right on the back of the rear occipital lobe.
No, that's the external occipital protuberance.
I thought that was the back of the cerebellum where the medulla and the pons meet.
Yeah, I'd like to show you where they meet. Both men now struggling just to get to their feet. Hitman up first. Off the ropes with another clothesline. And once again, both men stunned by that move. Imagine the amount of energy both of these individuals have exerted at this point in time.
This match has got to have been going on 20 minutes now, Gorilla.
Well, the
Yokozuna.
Don't you think, Johnny, that the longer it goes, the more it's going to go in the favor of the Hitman?
Well, I don't see it being in the favor of the Hitman yet.
Look at that. Looks like the tank is about empty on the big guy.
No, I think the tank's empty on the Hitman. Look at that. Yoko's up first, Gorilla.
Oh, he found it. He found the bucket. Look out. A nice block and a right hand by Brett. Hitman now with the bucket. Give it to him, Brett. Oh, right in the bread basket. And another one in the back of the neck. Look at him. He's quivering like a big bowl of jelly.
If Bret Hart had half a brain and any intestinal fortitude, he would crawl out through the door right now and win the match. He ain't got no guts in his body, Gorilla.
You don't think he's hurting, huh?
Hey, I don't care how hurting you are. Man, if the gold's on the line, you got to do what you got to do. That's intestinal fortitude.
A lot of anticipation here from this capacity crowd in Augusta, Maine, as the Hitman over once again. No, pinfalls don't count, Brett. Danny Davis is, in fact, counting. I don't know why. I don't think you can win a steel cage match on a pinfall.
Well, that's only a 2 9/10 anyway. It really didn't matter.
No, it didn't. It's academic.
If you look at referee Danny Davis, he is the spitting image of Shemp on the Three Stooges.
Will you stop? Be serious. Yoko shaking the head, trying to get those cobwebs cleared. He's looking around. Where's the gate? Where's the next meal coming from? And when is it?
Look, the Hitman's got the bucket still, Gorilla.
Brett struggling to get to his feet. Oh, nailed him, a beauty. A headshot that sends a big guy. He may be out.
But he's near the gate. Open the door. Drag him out, Mr. Fuji. Drag him out.
Fuji now back on his feet. He got hammered earlier on. But obviously not enough to keep him down.
Ooh, what's Fuji up to?
What's he doing?
Fuji's up to something.
No. Got a handful of salt. Oh, right into Kisser, the Hitman, who was about to go over the top unmolested.
Right in the eyeballs.
Once again, let me remind you, there are no disqualifications here, even though Mr. Fuji should have been put out of this arena a long time ago.
Speaking of put out, girl, they should have put you out to pasture and let me do this match by myself.
The beached whale just laying there. Look at Fuji. He's got an endless supply, it seems.
Salt in the eyes, nothing better. Especially when you're all sweaty.
Another shot, another blast in the kisser.
The combination salt and sweat in the eyes is devastating, Gorilla.
How much longer are you going to continue to let this go on, Danny Davis? Hitman blinded now. He can't see, doesn't have a clue where he is.
Mr. Fuji should drag Yokozuna out by the gate. He's right by the gate.
But the Hitman with enough sense to know that he's close to the corner. He's up there now. I'm sure he can't see. And Yoko now heading for the gate. Hitman going out over the top unmolested. Oh, the behemoth rolling out like a big beached whale, and I believe he made it first.
Yes, Yokozuna's the winner.
Here's your winner, and still World Wrestling Federation Champion, Yokozuna.
Yes.
Hitman was not beaten by Yokozuna. Hitman was beaten by Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji.
What an unbelievable way to wrap it up. The unbelievable 15-foot-high steel cage match. I have enjoyed hosting this program. I'm sure that you have enjoyed it as well. And let me remind you of this. All the outstanding matches that you've seen here were exclusive for Coliseum Home Video. You won't be able to see them anywhere else. And I'm sure that in the months to come, Coliseum will be putting out more of the same great stuff. So until next time, this is Gorilla Monsoon saying so long, everybody.